Nick, I thoroughly enjoyed you getting whooped Friday. It was great.
You know, I won my first two matches in spectacular fashion, and then yes, I did lose my second two matches
It
in
felt
also
good
spectacular
because I
fashion.
lose to you anytime that we play, so I was like,
Dude,
oh, he
I
loses.
lose I lose to Aubrey so much. It gets frustrating because he always plays control decks and like
Oh,
it's
I
just
hate
it
control
feels
decks.
so bad. But I think I did a good job of like having my opponent jump into another chat with me and so we could just talk about our game. And I thought that worked really well, and then like going back to the group chat afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Who all's diseased right now?
Me.
Oh,
I
man,
believe, Ryan, you and I are the only ones that are not.
that are not.
I think I vaguely remember that happening.
Yeah, you're the only two that didn't get hit, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
My notes for last session was make a thumbnail for Starfinder. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Did I do it? Did I do it right?
It says that I'm being hosted. Yay! I don't have enough books to do all these campaigns.
It's still showing. Why is it still showing my stream? Shouldn't it be showing yours?
That is a good question.
It says I hosted, right?
Yeah, it said the host went through.
Single faster burst one.
Right. So
Other
right. So
other
This is weird.
What, it being like quiet?
No, I'm watching you trying to figure out how to host me. It's
Oh,
awesome.
it's just flipping a bunch of shit around.
Yeah.
Um, I was able to do it just last time by just doing the host thing.
I went back and looked at your recorded, and it was just your screen that you were recording.
Dum-dum. Squirrel.
It used to be so easy, and now it's not.
I just want to host your goddamn stream. Window upon window upon window. Step into the Windowverse, Tyler.
I noticed that your GM had to go make himself a nice drink, and we were hoping everybody else would show up. So there you are.
At least it wasn't Cobbler, because I would have died.
No cobbler.
Oh man.
Cobblers are now a very rare occasion because Allie and I are both trying to, maintain our girlish figures.
Hey, I did it!
What'd you do?
She doesn't
I hosted Lucas's stream on my stream.
How did you do it?
I had to do it in the actual Twitch browser, not in Streamlabs.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Oh man.
So at this point, I believe that I have at least preliminary backstories from Summer, Yushi, from Ryan, and from Rachel.
Yep, I did it instead of doing my essay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, did you actually want me to write mine out? My bad.
It would be handy.
Oh, okay. I
Excuse me.
thought it was simple enough, but
Gives me
I can
something
do
to
that.
refer back to when I'm trying to come up with.
I thought I
Ways
was
to
in.
murder us.
I thought I was in the already
Ways
did
to
it camp. My
suffer.
bad.
That's
Me
okay,
too.
because I thought I was in the haven't had it done camp.
Wait,
So
I said
woo!
preliminary.
Well, I
Wait,
mean,
Ben.
I posted mine in the channel, I think, didn't I?
I haven't actually written mine down.
Can I send you a meme about my backstory then?
Go right ahead.
I've made so many
Oh,
memes
is
this
it-
week, y'all.
Is it the one that you sent me?
Yeah, the one with Gru, yes.
Yeah.
Feel free to send any memes
Oh,
you feel like.
it's a Gru flip chart meme.
Oh my god, yes. Like I've been saying, I
It's
made
so
so
good.
many memes.
Oh yeah,
So-
they've been on fire. I've been showing them to Kelsey every time. I'm just like, look at this one. No, look at this one.
I know.
It makes
It's
me like
fucking
cry
awesome.
laugh
So-
every time.
Yeah, I'm so happy Rachel plays D&D with us.
And just to make my life easier, if people want to either email, put their backstory into their character sheet, or private message me in chat any of their stuff, that will make it somewhere I can quickly find it.
You're so needy.
Alright.
Jeez.
Oh my god, wait. Oh no, hold on, wait. I just need this one thing. I just
But hey, I took the time before the session to try to write out at least a quick summary of what happened last time. So who wants to read the story so far?
I'll do it. Is it in the notes?
It is in the notes.
Okay.
Oh, nifty.
Yep, it sure is.
I sent you
notes.
the meme.
There it is.
That place where Mushi's
Story
supposed to be
so
keeping all our
far.
notes.
Well, I have them all on my sticky notes.
All right.
Amanda.
Do I start? Am I starting from the top?
It's short enough. Yeah, you can go ahead and start from the top.
All right. Oh, I hated this guy's name. All right. Chiskis, a council member of the Absalon Station Starfinder Society, has assembled a team of experienced Starfinder members to take on a request from Ambassador Gev Alarsk Nor to investigate the Acreon, a starship that has been unresponsive and stationary since it came out of drift space, towing an asteroid. Fearing potential contagion, Absalon Station authorities have quarantined the vessel and no one has been allowed to dock with it. The Acreon was owned and manned by a crew that was part of the Hard Scrabble Collective. Remember that name. They had been on a job for astral extractions to explore a section of vast for potentially exploitable mineral deposits. Astral Extractions and the Hard Scrabble Collective are engaged in legal battle over ownership rights to the ship and the asteroid, commonly being referred to as the Drift Rock. Ambassador Nor has decided to offer his services as a mediator in the dispute and has requested, through Chiskiskis, for a team of Starfinders to serve as his investigative team. During our last session, after a pleasant chat with Ambassador Nor, the team boards a shuttle that transports them to the derelict Acreon. The ship is dark, lifeless, and open to the vacuum of space. After cautiously boarding the ship, our intrepid investigators are attacked by strange animalistic creatures they manage to identify as Akadas, an interstellar parasite that uses humanoid creatures to incubate the next generation of Akadas. After killing 5 of the creatures, the investigators reached the bridge of the ship and were able to hack into the computer system. There they found messages from the Acreon's captain describing the assault on the crew by the Akadas after they hatched from crystalline pods the crew had found on the drift rock.
And if everyone will refer to the map, which I hope is shared.
Negative Ghost Rider. Now
There
it
it
is.
is.
I can never remember
forgot
if
how
it
to
keeps
move
the
again.
share open from session to session.
And now I know how to move around on this map. Yay.
But if
Oh,
everyone
that's
will
right. We
refer,
took a long rest.
you didn't take a long rest, you took a short rest.
Short rest. Right.
But you
10
are
minutes.
you are in the bridge. You've just finished hacking and found this information, and we're debating what to do next.
I think we also learned that like the 7 members of the crew abandoned the ship to make their way back to the asteroid, to the rock.
Because
So,
somehow they decided it was smart to go to the asteroid where the aliens came from instead of staying in their own ship to survive.
Yeah.
'cause their ship was already compromised.
Yeah, but like the asteroid's obviously going to be compromised. It's where they came from.
Hence why they are miners and not
I think what-
Starfinders.
I think what
They're
Corey is
miners?
forgetting is that as miners, they explored the hell out of that place to find all the different valuable things they could and brought them back to the ship.
Oh, I thought they just were dragging it with them. I didn't know they mined it already. Like,
Well,
here's
that-
this rock, we're gonna
Now,
bring it
are
with.
they miners or are they miners?
Yeah, there's a big difference, and frankly, I feel very uncomfortable if they are miners and
Who
not
left
miners.
these children in charge of this spaceship?
I was
This is
like,
the
what's
future.
the
It is-
difference?
everything is
That
allowed.
went right over
You know,
my head.
I'd just like to point out that no one here, I don't believe, knows what the age of consent in Epsilon
Aw.
Station is.
I'm from Absalom Station, but
Yeah.
I'm also an android.
And you don't
Your
care
age-
about things like me.
Yeah, your
1
age of
second
consent
is
is
your
like
age of consent.
2 minutes.
I'm an asexual androgynous android.
All right, let me
So do
get.
they not have child labor laws here?
They didn't have android label laws until like 60 years ago.
Well, I mean,
closer to 100, but yeah.
y'all are kind of like unfeeling.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
All right, all right. I see the racism inheriting the system.
Oh, you're the one
Okay.
who's that. I don't-
Cold, emotionless killing machines, as I
Yes.
believe the terminology.
Yes, I believe
No,
that.
that is
All
a
right.
stereotype that is just true in my case.
Well, you called me a rat. I just did for that. That is what I did. I'm
So we
sorry.
have
We're being racist right
Kiasa is now joining us. So Summer, welcome.
About time you showed up, Captain.
Come
She's,
strolling
she's
in
been
on the ship.
directing from the back. You just didn't notice.
Yeah. She was definitely way in the back for all that. It's fine. It's fine. It's my job to protect you. I'm glad this worked out this way.
I
Sorry.
feel like there's a little bit of a tension going on.
Well, those bugs kind of freaked me out. Those not bugs. She's gonna look at what's your name.
So
So
you guys have all rested. I believe you should all be appropriately healed and have your stamina back and all those sorts of good things. What would you like to do?
Wait, let me double check. Okay, there's my character.
Oh, let's also review very quickly.
I
just
don't
so-
think I did. Did I do it? Yes, my wounds are gone, right? Okay.
Yeah, all my wounds are gone, and then you had to make sure you took away one of the
5
The
cards.
things.
Okay, yes, I did it correctly. Yay!
So what everyone should remember is that I believe it was it Zost or was it Nibbles who did the bio check on the Akadas?
That was Zost.
Okay, so Zost was
We
able
learned
to
about void death.
yeah, he was able to learn about
the
the
void death.
the
Yeah, they become,
parasitic
like,
infection that comes
zombie.
along with being bitten by one of
Oh,
these
fuck.
things.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, Captain, you
Oh,
may
yeah.
wish to keep your distance from those who've been bitten.
He was also able to determine that these creatures have a susceptibility to salt water.
So do we just have to
Yeah.
dunk ourselves in salt water and then we're done with it and we can get along, or do we just have to hope and pray that we don't become one of those creatures again? I kind of want to know because I was the one who was bitten, along with several others. I'm not pointing names. I'm just saying they're among us.
And I have unlocked your tokens on the map, so you're free to move. But please, declare
Stay-
where you're moving before you just go dragging yourself, because you may run into something.
Also, stay in the room because the door's locked.
I accidentally clicked it because I forgot how to bring up my character sheet and I panicked.
I accidentally, lost the map.
I've been there. Don't worry, Summer.
We're
There
all
it
in
is.
this together.
These things happen.
All in this together.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, if everyone's feeling refreshed, perhaps we can go secure the ambassador's cargo.
We never found out what his cargo that he was speaking of was, right?
Nah, he wouldn't tell us.
Hmm.
I believe
That's-
the exact quote was, "I can promise you, there is nothing illegal or illicit in what I have been requesting the Acreon to transport for me."
So it's morally gray. Oof.
It's valuable.
You gotta go
I
with,
would
like,
recommend those already diseased to take the lead, as the consequences are already being suffered by your biology.
Well, I'm so glad for your politeness. We'll certainly do that.
This
Okay,
one
I'm
was
back,
going
sorry.
to take the lead already.
I can't play a coward again. No, yes.
So wait, do we have to take salt baths? I'm sorry, I was reading this. There was a thing on the wall. I was,
I don't know. Do we?
We need to secure the ship before anyone's bathing.
Okay, well, just making sure
Aerodin-
I don't become a zombie thing. Just no, yeah. Secure the ship. Let's. We didn't check the back part of it, or like half of the rest of it. So I think we only checked this. This is the only room we checked, huh? There's a lot of ship to check.
Aerodin reloads all of his weapons.
And the core will wait for Aerodin to finish, and then they will give each other the nod, and they will both open doors at the same time.
Sounds
ready
good to me.
Take it on. You're like, we're the front runners. I've
Yeah.
been bid already. Why not?
Me too.
Let's do it.
Oh, I right clicked. What happened? Where'd my token go?
I still see your token.
Why
What's
is it?
flying around us? What is that
I'm
little
So
circle?
sorry, but I lost the map again.
What did I do? Why can't I click on my token now?
Can I move it with my keyboard?
Oh, there you
No,
Oh, you can like phantom move. Oh, that's cool.
How do you phantom move?
You right click.
Okay, wait. So I just.
So like I like moved my token and then I right clicked and it
Wait. So okay, I moved
and
the
you can
token.
plan out. So like right now you're standing next to my token, right?
Yes, I just rotated. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's the drone that's following us, huh?
I think we're more interested with Fantasy Grounds than the adventure.
We're distracted, drone. Don't mind us.
There's nothing wrong with that, sir.
Okay, well, I think
All
we-
right. So Aerodin's gonna give the motion to move down this corridor.
Which
one-
corridor?
The one to the left
North or
that
south?
he's going towards because
To the
this is a
forward
storage
cargo?
area, right? To
Oh,
the
the
south
south.
of us.
Okay. Yeah.
I will say that
I'm ready.
usually storage is not a good place to be, especially if it leads to electrical. Whew.
So
Someone's been playing Among Us.
I've been playing it when I should.
Electrical
be
is
studying for
dangerous.
finals. It is.
Electrical is very dangerous.
all right. So I my intention is to open this door, DM.
Come on, how do?
All right.
While he opens the door, I'm gonna make sure I stand in the hallway and make sure nothing comes from behind. Checking our rear.
So your
Uh,
mission
Other than nibbles.
How do these doors open like like Star Wars style, where there's like psh, open?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, then just gun at the ready, open the door.
Okay. So as you open the door, the first thing that happens is that the door slides open. The second thing that happens is that a mounted laser rifle opens fire
Oh
in
shit!
in your direction.
I want that light.
Dive
So-
out of the way! Oh god!
Let me just pull that up real quick.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is like a trap. Do I get a reflex save?
We did
Yeah,
not
it
see that
literally
coming.
says trap.
How could we have known?
So the trap that you have just triggered fires, and let me target you.
Yeah, bring it on. Stop bringing it on. 27. Gross.
That's definitely a hit.
That's quite a trap.
Jeez Louise.
I think it's funny,
Yeah.
Ben, that the androids are the ones that get hit by the trap.
It just happened that way.
Why is that funny?
Because in the podcast we listen to, their android soldier is the one that tripped the trap.
That is true.
All right, 12 points. I take it. Take it on the chin.
All right. And as it blasts you right in the chest, or in your case, right on the chin, it knocks you back into the wall behind you, and you kind of drop to the floor and like quickly pull out your own weapon, and that's it. Like nothing else seems to happen.
It's like a one-time thing.
It does
You can
seem
hope.
like it is not firing anymore at the moment.
Aridin's gonna stand up and like rub the area where he got shot. And he's just threat neutralized. And he's gonna walk up and kind of like grab the minigun. Is it like a minigun? Like what is it?
It is a single shot laser rifle.
Can he just like take it off of the mount or whatever that it's on?
You can make me an engineering check of some kind to try to dismantle it.
Yeah, I'm proficient in engineering. He'll give it a shot.
It sounds like something has malfunctioned down there. Do you need any help?
No, just a trap that was neutralized by our friend. Nothing to worry about.
Neutral.
I got a 15 on my engineering check.
Ali says hi to everyone.
Hi, Allie.
Love you.
I don't.
Allie's his wife.
We love her. She makes the best cobbler. She's cobbler queen.
So
Hence the password being cobbler.
Aw.
with your 15, you are able just barely to figure out how to disable the motion sensor that was rigged up to this thing. And it takes you, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds to do this. And you realize, oh crap, this thing was on a reset timer.
Oh,
I'm really happy I did that.
It was going to arm itself again after 1 minute.
I had a
that would've
feeling.
been fun.
I had a
That would've
feeling.
been fun.
Okay,
But-
so can I just take the gun and add it to my inventory?
Yeah, I will say you have just found a laser rifle.
Dope. I will find that. And
Yeah,
put it-
I'll have to find it in
Azimuth laser
the
rifle? I think
equipment
that's
at some point,
the
so-
bottom.
yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
generic one. It should be easy to find.
yeah. So generic laser rifle.
Items. Here it is. Weapons.
But you have successfully defeated the trap.
Laser rifle. So that would be the cheapest one, which is the Azimuth laser
Yeah, we'll say
rifle.
it's an Azimuth laser
called it.
rifle.
Got it.
But as you get in there,
Yeah, while Aerodin's doing that, he'll let who's behind him? It's Rachel, who is named Eden. He'll let Eden rummage around in the boxes and stuff.
So as you look around, go ahead and give me a perception and/or investigation check. I forget the.
Wait, both of us or just him? Them, just them.
You.
No, just you. You're the only one
I'm
searching
letting
at the
you
moment.
do it. He's disabling the gun.
All right.
So, yeah, make me a
Or
perception.
they are disabling the gun. God, that's hard to do.
Okay. Perception. Okay. How?
You can double click on it on the far right side.
Okay.
So under the total, you can double click on it and it'll roll it. There you go.
Hey! I rolled
All
above
right.
a 10.
Woohoo! So
Nice.
as you're looking around, what you find is there are these slightly resinous shards of something, and it doesn't look like anything you've seen, but based on what Zost was telling you earlier, you think that this might be like a remnant of one of those cocoons that these ikatas apparently break out from. You're not sure how much they might be worth, but if you would like to make me a life science or a physical science check.
You got it.
Can I aid her in some
You
way?
can just each make your own check.
Okay.
Okay, so plus one. Life science and physical science?
Either one, whichever one you're better at.
They are the same.
Yep. Whoop. Did I roll a 2?
So Eden,
That's our.
not really her thing. She's like, weird shards here. You look
So
at them
different
and you're
from
like,
Kevin.
Aridin, you're like, this, there's like some metallic quality to this. And you kind of have a memory that you're able to access. And this seems very similar to something that you've heard of called Noqual. And Noqual is a star metal that is actually quite valuable. So you would estimate that what you've just found in here is worth probably 500 credits.
That's not nothing.
Is that a lot?
Hey, that's a lot
Okay.
for
And
our
as-
level.
Okay.
And as you continue to search the room, Eden, you also find 3 med patches, a couple of vials of something that seems familiar. Make me a. Let's go with a mysticism check. If you've got mysticism.
Aerodin will also signal everything's clear to move in to the rest of the party.
I got a 19.
Nice.
Go you. You're able to recognize these as serums of healing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you found 2 of those, 3 med patches, some Noqual, and something that is quite interesting. And you don't recognize it. And having looked at your character skills, I don't think you're going to be able to recognize it. You're going to get some help from somebody.
After Aridin gives the okay, I will go ahead and make sure everyone else safely walks down the hallway before I proceed down the hallway.
Eden will show it to 7.
You're going to need to find someone who has either computers or physical science.
I know who to go to. Nibbles.
Aerodin has
Nibbles is
neither.
looking around the corner
I-
to see if anything stirred from the loud explosion from the other hallway. So I'm going to be looking to the north side of the map and seeing if I hear any rustling.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
So far, you're not
a gunshot.
noticing anything.
Okay.
And Zost is focusing on this hallway, just keeping us covered.
But that's. Can you go over what Eden found in the room again?
I will be able to assign the loot
Oh,
from in here. So,
I
but
don't have.
someone will have to help you identify the last thing you found,
Yeah.
and it's going to take either a computers or a physical science someone who's trained in one of those things.
Yeah, Aerodin will call and say, we need the expertise of Nibbles and the leadership of the captain.
Alright, I will go ahead and make my way down all of it. See what's up down here.
Okay. So as they get there, you're handed a small device. You think you've seen things like this, but you're going to go ahead and make me either a physical science or a computers check.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Bill, I don't need to be here.
So you recognize this as a weapon fusion. It is a technological device that you can affix to a weapon that gives that weapon special properties.
Ooh.
This one is a fusion seal. And it will only affect a weapon of 5th level or lower. And the quality it provides is called disruptive. So what it does is you infuse this weapon with a positive energy field designed to disrupt magical forces that allow undead to exist. The weapon will ignore any DR and energy resistance of any undead creature. However, only weapons that deal bludgeoning damage can benefit from this fusion.
Does anybody have
Bludgeoning damage? So it has to be more like a melee weapon.
Like a nightstick or something?
This won't work on laser rifles or sniper rifles or those kind of things.
Stupid question, but what if I just decide to turn my laser weapon into a club?
If you want to pistol whip someone and have the weapon seal applied, it would function in that situation.
Oh, hell yeah.
Any other time you use the weapon.
Yeah.
Every weapon I have does piercing damage.
Yeah, I think...
Same.
I don't have anything like that now.
Mr. Tin Soldier, I believe that your hands can do bludgeoning damage when you hit somebody with them. Could you socket that into your arm?
Is an unarmed attack, and I use dexterity for that?
I don't see why not, but I'm not super familiar with that rule, so I don't know.
I don't either. It's not on my just like normal attacks, so I completely didn't think about unarmed attacks.
I think you... Well, I have no idea.
For the most part, I shouldn't be in melee.
Right.
Who is
As a
going to be
sniper.
in melee?
I think Lucas?
No.
Amanda
No,
is,
this is-
right?
Yeah, Corey's a Solarian.
Yeah. I can melee.
I think we've lost her, but
Can she put that on her thingy?
She text me.
her Solarian thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, just because I think it's fun. But it would have to be something that deals with bludgeoning damage as opposed to like slashing or piercing damage.
We can hold on to it for now.
Yeah, who knows? We might get a +7 nightstick of terror, and we can add that to it.
Or worst case, we sell it and buy one for piercing weapons.
Oh, hell.
Here.
Then I can put it on my knife and use it.
bully to that.
So I'm not really built for melee, but all my trick attack stuff works in melee, so I can still do damage in melee, but I'm not like heavily armored or anything.
I think
Piercing damage.
we'll just hold on to it for now. Worst comes to worst, we can sell it.
So you've now explored the small storage area up here. Where would you like to go next?
I would like to check this door next to the captain for traps.
All right, you go ahead.
And what ability would that be? What skill?
Investigation, or sorry, perception.
Perception. Oh, no, all right. A 13.
You don't see anything that would indicate traps.
Any more traps, at least.
Then I think this door
And just for
is
funsies,
free
I
indeed.
trust you guys, but there should be a dice tower that when you're doing something like a perception check, you can drop the dice in and it'll roll it, invisibly, so you don't know that you rolled a 13.
Yeah. I had that
What?
covered with my character sheet.
We can do that?
Yeah, if you drag and drop your total.
The dice tower, right?
Into the dice tower.
So
I
how would
came
we do
back
that
and all
with
I heard
skills?
was Ben say, "I trust you guys, but."
Right. That's just gonna have to be on me to remember. Silent rolls.
Aerodin will open the door. And
Arc pistol at the ready for me.
go gun first.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know we were moving.
So you go in, you open that door, you go in like you're trying to clear out the room, and you find just a crew cabin, a couple of empty beds. Don't know if they've been made up or anything.
Clear.
Nothing
as he says
particularly
clear,
of interest there.
I will scurry down. Eden, dear, do you want to check this door, or do you want me to?
I'll check it. I have confidence that I can know a trap when I see one. Okay.
I'll take a half step into this doorway to give myself a little bit
Wow.
of cover, and
Okay.
peek my head out with my pistol.
I feel the love. What would I need to roll?
Don't worry,
to check that door?
Yosoki's got your
Action.
back.
All right, that's great. What do I need to roll?
Perception
Checking
into the
for traps.
tower. Not into
And you
the
don't
tower.
see anything that would indicate traps.
Oh hell yeah! Eden opens the door, guns ablazing in case anything jumps out at him.
So are you actually firing, or are you just ready to fire?
Ready to fire.
Okay. So you open the door, come in again, clearing the room. All you see is disheveled beds, storage lockers. Looks like someone's kind of gone through some of this stuff already anyway.
Any tracks or just everything's disheveled?
Just disheveled.
All right, this one is clear. Nothing in there.
As Aerodin comes back this way, I'm gonna step further into the hall down this way just to see if I can hear a little bit better as he goes north. Just kind of. I don't know how you made an arrow, Ghost. I was trying to make an arrow.
Right click on the map, go pointers.
Ah.
So I would like to ask, are you guys still wearing your space helmets, or are you still wearing, or have you taken them
Yes.
off?
I
Because
thought we took
We
them
took them
because
off after we
the-
repressurized the ship.
Yes.
you didn't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Zoss left
needed
his
to get my
on because
kit.
we're going on to a possibly diseased ship that's under quarantine.
Does Aerodin have to
That's
wear a
fair.
helmet?
You don't need to breathe. You can survive in the vacuum of space as an android, so you don't technically have to wear one.
So it's a style choice.
Yeah, style choice for you.
I don't think he would. It would make his vision bad.
Mess with his hair.
Anyone who's choosing to wear a helmet, you're only going to hear what's coming over the radio. You're not going to hear, things on the ship particularly well.
Yeah, I would have taken mine off after we got the atmosphere fixed because my little antenna I like to hear.
Eden would have taken his off.
I see Zost has kept his helmet on even with his bug-like visage, and I realize that I've made a terrible mistake and I put my helmet back on. If the doctor says it needs to be on, I'm putting my helmet back on.
I've already been bitten. I like to live life dangerously.
Right? You got nothing to
Fine.
worry about. You've
fine.
already got it.
I'm not even worried. I can hear people's thoughts, okay?
That's the worst that can happen at this point.
Kiasi would have kept hers
Get me
on.
some salt water.
All right. So far, people are, inspecting, looking. You've still got the corpses. Obviously, they're not showing anymore on the map, but you got the corpses of the dog things the Akadas that you've already killed. But you're not really seeing or hearing anything else.
Okay, cool. So I'll wait for them to do the north, and then we'll proceed to the south. Oh, you didn't.
Well,
Okay.
there's not a storage room up there, so
The
we're
crew
securing
quarters.
storage rooms, right?
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, I just thought we were making sure we're securing the entire ship.
I'll head up north if we need to secure the ship.
Don't worry, darling. I have your back.
Oh, thank you. Little nibbles.
How tall is Eden?
I have no idea.
I closed the map. How did
It depends. How old is Nibbles?
You don't ever ask a girl your silky age. Come on.
Well, I'm just wondering.
You know, he thinks you look pretty.
Whoa, hold on there. I am happily married right now. I'm just asking because, don't jump to conclusions, okay?
I don't even remember where you input those things.
So Eden, you're going over to check the next doors?
Yeah, the upstairs, and it looks like the kitchen area. That seems like the place to go.
I will follow Eden and take cover behind this wall, depending on which door they go on.
Take up the rear back. Justin.
All right, so Nibbles, you round that little wall, you see what looks like the galley of the ship. This is clearly a kitchen area, an eating area. Are you looking around at all, or are you just taking cover behind the wall?
I'm going to look for a salt shaker.
There are plenty of cooking utensils, including, a fair-sized amount of salt for use, during travel and on the ship.
So I can hold one bulk in my cheeks. Can I make one bulk of salt water and still talk?
You can find a container that would hold one bulk of salt water.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to be able to hold one bulk of salt water in your cheeks.
All right. I will find one of those Coleman camp gallon water things where they're like plastic, like the cubes. Find one of those in a shelf, fill it up with water, pour a bunch of salt in it, and then I'm going to put it in my cheek pouch and then close my helmet again.
You have one container of salt water.
All right. Rather than using my variable cheeks, Eden will fill up a bowl or some type of pot and make some salt water that way. Just in case.
All right, you find like a big cooking pot for pasta or chili or something like that.
Yes.
And let's say you get, like a gallon and a half of water in there and dump a whole bunch of salt in it. Carry, but you can carry it.
How are you going to shoot your gun while carrying salt water?
What is that on the comms? Are they washing dishes?
She's gonna come out with this big old pot and a spoon, stirring like, "Hey guys, I'm just cooking up some stuff over here. You want some chili?"
She's got a ladle and she's going to bless these Akadas with salt.
As you look around, there are, there's rations, there's food there. There's even what is affectionately referred to as NASA ice cream.
Oh, Nibbles.
Are those good?
Nibbles loves ice cream.
Affectionately. I mean, it's, powdery,
dehydrated
dried,
ice cream. Freeze-dried ice cream.
Freeze-dried Napoleonic ice cream. Or Neapolitan ice cream.
Dippin' Dots.
Okay. Are there any like containers that I can put this water in, like a hydro flask or something?
Find basically what amounts to a water bottle
Yeah.
or a your normal drinking from water bottle style thing going on.
How many of them are there?
Dozen.
Eden will try to fill up a dozen of them.
Oh my god, Eden, put a bandolier of these squirt bottles on your chest and then spray them at the Akatas.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh my gosh, wait, if I
We
can...
need ketchup and mustard condiment things and fill them
You're
up
not
with...
finding squirt bottles.
Ah!
Okay, but,
Oh, that's
okay,
right, we're in
so,
space. That's a bad idea.
How are these water bottles? I'm sorry, can I poke, like, a small hole into the cap of these so that way when I, like, apply pressure onto it, it is like a squirt bottle?
Well, these are more like,
Or-
capped thermoses. They're not going to be particularly malleable.
Okay, well,
Although you do find some bags of water. Like what you'd see on, say, Apollo 13.
Oh my god.
With like a straw coming out of it.
Yes.
But
Okay.
you're having a hard time figuring out how you're going to get the salt into there.
I'll put that in the back of my mind, but Eden will fill up 12 of these thermoses with salt water.
All right. You have 12 of these. Let's say, we're going to say they're each light, but in total, if you're going to carry all 12, it's going to be like 2 bulk worth of
yeah, so
water.
10 light items is 1 bulk.
Okay. Okay.
Is everything clear?
We don't even know.
Check the doors
Kitchen
yet.
is clear, Tin Soldier.
Eden will check this store for traps.
Roll.
Oh, right, to roll, yes.
So take your perception total and throw it in the tower at the bottom right.
Right.
Is there a tower on your screen?
No,
It's not on the map. It's on the screen behind the map.
Yeah, the background.
Oh, there it is.
Either way, you take a look and you don't see anything that to you thinks makes you think trap.
Okay, that's great. Eden will open the door.
Open the door, and it's just like the other 2 rooms that you've seen so far. Disheveled beds, foot lockers, so on and so forth. No signs of any life.
Cool. This is going to be an odd question. Can I take the pillow and just bring it back to the kitchen and dump that salt water onto the pillow?
You're gonna make a saltwater slapping device?
Yeah, it.
I love it.
That's creative as hell.
I lost the map.
Why does this keep happening?
I'm sorry.
I figured out how to get that back after closing it so many times.
How do you get
How?
it back?
Go over to images, and if
Okay.
you go up to group, click on uncategorized, and
Okay,
then it
images.
should be at the bottom.
Map of the
Right
Acreon.
on.
Oh, dope! Summer for the win.
It looks like our captain is
At
doing
the
their
end
job.
of
Now
our
go through that
showing
door.
up.
Oh, good. Phew. All right, so I've got a wet pillow, 12 of these thermoses. Eden will start. How many of us are there?
6.
We'll hand two thermoses to everyone once they meet up. So 4 thermoses to Kayasi and Nibbles.
I pat my helmet and I'm like, yeah, I already have salt water, thank you.
All right, okay, okay. I'll go over here, I guess, and hand it over to Kayasi.
Kiasi.
Kiasi.
Kia say.
Kia. Oh, I found the tower.
There it is.
We're learning.
All right, last door, and then we can move on.
I'm just gonna open this door. I don't. It's cabin quarters. I don't think there's gonna be a trap behind it.
You never know. I'm peeking around the corner.
You go to open the door, and it doesn't open.
Huh.
Ooh, intrigue. Wait, not. I think. So, is it barricaded? Does it seem like it's barricaded?
Locked somehow. Because, again, these doors kind of like slide sideways.
Mhm.
You know, space doors. But it's
Is there
not
any
moving.
Is there any kind of like keypad thing like on the side of it that would indicate like you need like a card or something to open it?
There's a like an access panel, and you think with a quick computer's check you could probably override the lock.
Oh, I'll do that then. Do you want me to toss that into the tower or just roll it? I couldn't hear.
Judging by how quickly he did that, I mean, just roll it.
Did you not hear me?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I said just roll it.
Okay.
So, yes, with a 20, you're able to basically just type in a quick password that you found on the bridge's computer system. It's kind of like the captain's override. The door goes, and it slides open. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah, I get to use the pillow.
Oh man, what did you do?
I thought I did something for nothing, y'all. I'm excited. Oh, is that mine? Yes?
No, I got the natural 20.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
No.
there's a good initiative. 22 for me.
Please let me use the pillow.
And Aerodin is like on the other side of the ship.
Like
We're
everybody.
all like way over here.
So
No worries.
the door slides open, and before anyone has a chance to react, laser fire starts.
What are those?
Space goblins?
Potential
goblins?
friends?
Okay, you can't recruit goblins in 2 campaigns straight.
Don't.
And you definitely cannot reuse the name Boblin.
Okay.
So the first one fires wildly at the door, and that's a miss. The next one also fires wildly at the door. Oh, that's definitely a hit.
Oh no.
Shit.
Captain!
Captain!
Oh, you're on fire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know what would solve this?
Salt
The
water in the wound.
These aren't the same guys. These are different creatures.
Oh no, I'm just talking about
You,
like our
you hear over the comms, "Oh shit!" And you know something's going on.
I would if I had the combat tracker up. All right. Aerodin's going to take off that direction.
Last you knew, we were in the kitchen.
We discussed it at length. Okay, so that's my
You know
30.
pretty much what they were.
And then, okay, now I'm gonna double move. And that'll be my turn. Once I get to there. Okay. Because it's just move and another move is double move, right? And that's a full action.
That is.
That's
But you should be able to move.
I got it.
When you move, you should be able to move like more than just in one direction at a time. You should be able to keep dragging and make the full movement path you want to make.
How do I like? No, right clicking is not it.
So
How
you drop your token and then grab it again and then just keep dragging it.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right, I'm on the right page now.
All right, Nibble's turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Nibbles.
I have my gun out.
All right. Nibbles sees the blaster fire at their captain, and I will move into the room and hop up onto this bunk in the corner. I will try to flash the like the display screen next to the door if somebody's trying to come in at this guy and attempt to trick attack him. +4 to this roll. 28.
Success.
All right. So this is. Let me make sure I got this right. Just want to double check to make sure. Is it flat-footed? No, it's not flat-footed. It's touch AC, right? Flat-footed. All right, so he's flat-footed to this attack. $10? Flat-footed AC?
Flat-footed. That's going to be a hit.
Yay! All right. So, he gets this. All right, I'm still rolling hot and trigger tape damage. All right.
All right.
5 points of damage to him.
You definitely made a dent.
And that's it for Nibbles.
Zust.
Zost is going to just start making his way back towards the hallway where he last saw them. And then he's going to double up to about there.
Alrighty. What to do?
That will do it for Zost.
All right. I'm going to just duck out of the way, the doorway next to Eden. And I'm gonna extinguish the flames on myself. Because I don't think I want to be burning.
Fair enough. Although I do think you have to take 1d4 fire damage to begin with.
Okay.
So let's just 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, this is 4.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think I already did it. Sorry, my bad. It already did at the beginning of your turn because it's smart like that.
And then because extinguishing the flames takes up my action, right?
Correct.
And she's going to be like, what, a half a step to the right?
Okay, that's fine.
How long you're burning? And yeah, we'll put you right there. All right, Eden.
I am trying to click on things. It's not letting me. Uh,
Trying to click on.
I think I'm trying to click on my character. I'm trying to. Okay, I finally got everything to work. Okay. I think my computer might freeze. Can I just... It's just not responding.
What would you like to do? Maybe I can help out.
Move in front of the door, I think 5 feet, and... I don't know what to shoot. Shoot... And shoot the uppermost, goblin thing. With the... Trying to see. Okay, I think I finally got everything to stop messing around with the laser pistol I have, or the no, the auto target rifle. I think I finally got everything.
Single shot auto target rifle.
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to get it to roll, or shall I?
I think I think you have to. Nothing. It's all lagging for me.
Okay. Oh noes.
Did I miss?
I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was a natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh, come on.
But luckily for you, that just means that you just completely miss.
Oh, okay. And I have 5 feet of movement to kind of back away, right?
Once you move, you got to move either where you want to end up and then attack, or you've got to attack and then move.
Okay, but I can't have like... I can't move. That's where I'm at, right?
No breaking it up.
Okay.
Starfinder, you don't get to interrupt your movement with an attack and then keep moving.
Okay. And I think I'll end my turn. Sorry, it's lagging for me, y'all.
I believe that's Amanda.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I had to give Charles my phone. He wanted to play Mario. I am just going to use my movement to get to over here. And I'm going to use my action to hold an action in case something comes down the hallway. I'm looking, back towards the hallway. I know everyone else is kind of cramped in this area, so I'm looking in...
Intersection?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
I don't know. That was my movement.
So you have ready in action, and if anything comes out of there, you can shoot it.
Yeah.
All right. Space Goblin is going to continue blindly shooting at the door. And that's a miss by him. And that's a miss by him. Aridin, you're up.
All right. Aerodin. Seeing Eden firing into the room, Aridin knows where like the enemies are, so he is going to move to... If I move...
If you move into the doorway, you don't get any penalties to shooting through soft cover.
Yeah, I'm going to say with
If I
Eden
move
standing
there, though, there's 2 hard corners, right? And I can't shoot.
I'm going to say if you move there, you're not going to be able to see into the room to shoot them.
All right, then then the plan is just getting into the room then. So Eridan's gonna dive into the room, turn their massive gun in there, and fire at whichever one looks hurt. This one, the
top one,
the
red
top
dot
one
at the...
seems to be the most injured.
that guy, right? Okay. Locked on target.
Destroy.
Actions here. Here we go. Natural 20.
Nice.
Go ahead and describe how you destroyed this goblin.
That's exactly what happens. Eridan just like dives in the room, turns around, whips this massive sniper rifle around, and just blasts the goblin's head off. And then,
so those of you who don't have your helmets on,
popping out.
The sound of this rifle firing is just cacophonous, and the goblin's head, like, it disappears. There was head. Now there's not. There's a hole, like a massive hole and dent in the back wall behind the goblin. And there's just red goo raining down in the room.
Target neutralized. 1 to go.
You're up.
All right. Seeing as everyone has this well in hand, I'm gonna run. I think I accidentally clicked on their token.
All right. You have run out of the room like a scaredy frat.
Whoa.
Guys, I only have 4 more shots with this pistol. I can't waste them on a space goblin. So I will go ahead and just move out and around the corner, and that will be my go.
Can't you just reload your goddamn gun?
Your batteries run out, sir.
Oh, you've got a laser pistol, right?
Your batteries can be recharged.
When we find a recharge station, I will then shoot more, but we have not found a recharge station yet.
I throw a battery at him.
Right?
If you had asked me about it, you would have found out that recharge stations are kind of like plugs in the wall.
Oh, so it's like a phone.
Not exactly.
USB.
It's more like a battery charger, like you'd have in, for a drill or a cordless drill or something.
Oh.
If I went with the mechanic class instead of the operative class, I could have gotten a device that I can plug a battery into my leg, and as I'm walking, I charge the battery. But I decided to be a
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
All right. Should you decide to look, once you guys are done with this, this ship will have at least 2 or 3 places you can plug a battery in.
Shoot the goblin.
No, don't shoot the goblin. They could be friendly.
He crit the captain. Kill him.
Ghost, you're up.
So Zost is going to make his way into the room, survey the damage, having just witnessed a 180 no scope. And he's going to launch bits of the shrapnel that are just now floating about the room towards this goblin that's still standing with the telekinetic projectile.
You're going to kill the goblin with the brains of his goblin friend?
Absolutely.
Piece of skull.
God.
Kill Space Goblin 9.
You hit him. Roll some damage.
It's going to
Wow.
be
I
9.
want to know where the other, 7 goblins are.
Don't metagame it.
5 damage.
They could be.
Now, see, here's the fun thing: is that specifically to avoid that kind of stuff, Fantasy Grounds has a random number assigner.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
So it still breaks them up, but you just never know.
Oh no.
That makes more sense now, because when we did our trial combat, there was like 23 bad guys that were all the same tag.
All right, Kiasi.
All right. Okay,
What's
I'm
the captain
gonna
do?
move back over here, right behind Eden. From there, can I like peek into the room, then hit this guy?
I'll say you can peek into the room and see him. You will not be able to attack him from there.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the room. And this, I don't remember how to target.
Control
I can help you with
click.
that.
Control click.
Control click. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna fire an energy ray at that one.
Go for it. You seem to have fired 2 energy rays,
Oops, sorry.
but luckily they both hit.
I thought it was the same as the skills and you had to double click on it.
I couldn't say for sure. I just know it rolled twice.
But there should be 2 buttons, one for a single, one for a full. You have to make sure you use the left button in order to.
Oh no, it's
do
a
single.
spell.
I don't have spells, so I don't know.
So it looks like
But
you just.
it hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
So to
And
roll damage, it looks
There
like
it
a
is.
little blood drop.
It does look like a blood drop.
What type of damage would you like to deal?
Oh. Right.
I believe it can be fire, cold,
You know, yeah, I'm gonna
electricity.
burn him.
Okay.
You know, as like
Payback.
revenge. Payback, yeah.
All right. Well, this fiery ray of energy smacks into him, and describe how you kill him.
Just like that, just a ray of fire at him.
All right, so it just burns a hole through the chest of his disheveled and makeshift armor, and he gives out one last and falls back dead. And you have successfully defeated 2 space goblins.
Hooray!
Ooh, level 4. I like it. Oh, that was the only one that thought was funny. Okay.
Okay. So, as you guys recover from the insanity that has been the last 18 seconds, you look and the goblins had clearly attempted to barricade themselves into this room. Once the door opened, it just kind of, fell out of the way and you guys were able to easily walk over it. But, yeah, they just, they were like huddled in the corner from what you can tell, and where they've now been viciously killed, you kind of think that maybe they were hiding from something.
Oh no.
While I'm in the room with them, I'm just going to give them a casting of Detect Affliction to see if they're diseased or not.
Okay, is that a spell or is that a
That is a spell.
0 level, or is it a
It's
cantrip?
a level 0 cantrip, yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and you do not detect any sort of affliction.
As Zost is doing that, Eden is going to hand out 2 saltwater canteens, flasks that he has, to Zost and 2 to Audrin.
Aerodin.
Aerodin, yes.
There's
I'm
no
just
G in his
trying.
name. Their name. See, you got me doing it.
I know, I'm sorry.
Aerodin will take the water bottle and say, "What do I do with this?"
Those bug things, they are they don't like salt water, right? When you see one, just open up the top and just throw the water on them. You know, that seems to be the thing that they do. They don't like.
Roger.
Yes.
They'll put them in his bandolier.
Mhm. Oh wait, and another 2 to.
Oh, and also, are we out of combat?
Yes, you're out of combat.
I reload my rifle.
And
You could also drink them for electrolytes because you're an android.
Eden will also hand to the captain.
So as you survey the room, you notice there's a lot of stuff in here.
This must have been
Oh God,
who was
who you
rummaging
attacking?
through the storage.
Very much like to give this room a once over
Yeah.
for anything interesting.
All right, we'll go ahead and give me an investigation, or a perception check. Okay. So what you're able to find is a variety of things. You find an incendiary grenade, 2 shot grenades, 1 sticky bomb grenade,
Oh my god.
a toolkit, an engineer's toolkit,
Mm-hmm.
2 detonators, and on the body of one of the goblins, you also find a computer access keycard.
What do you suppose that goes to?
Captain's logs.
You don't know why, Nibbles, but you feel like that's exactly what it was going to go to. You feel like somehow that key card would have made it easier to hack into the captain's logs.
Hey, I am an expert at the manufacturing of starships, and I noticed that there was a keycard slot, so I only assumed.
You could see the key card from the other room.
No, the android was talking out loud, and I could hear him.
So, does anyone have any desire? Oh, you also found a fire extinguisher.
I want fire extinguisher.
That would have been handy.
Okay, does anyone want a fire extinguisher?
I kind of do.
I knew you.
You're the
All right,
epitome of
Eden
anti-
is going to get a fire extinguisher.
Who
Who wants some detonators?
I do. Sorry. No.
You
Who's
are our
proficient with
munitions
grenades?
expert. It's okay.
All right.
Well, the 2 soldiers are the only ones that can use grenades, right?
Not
Give me
I'll
I'll be back in 30 seconds after we get the dog some water.
But
Rachel,
right?
did you wind up taking proficiency with grenades?
I do not know. Honestly, if I move the map, I know that I'll be lacking, so I can't really check. Hey, so is Zost after this battle is Zost exhausted?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to make that joke.
I've been calling
It's
him
his
exhaust the entire time.
namesake.
God.
He is exhaust to me. That is what I call him.
Much like the way that these ships and vessels run like a very fluid and efficient machine, as are their particles that get left out from the system's process and left behind. These inefficiencies come off from the engine and the exhaust It leaves the efficient system, the well-trained, well-timed cycle to become something else.
Is that where you
Exhaust.
get your name, Zost? From the exhaust from it? Or is that where you get your name?
Liberation from a hive mind.
How does it feel to be free?
Exhilarating.
So soldiers do have proficiency in grenades.
How would you...
Incendiary, shock, sticky.
Oh, I could tell you stories about the grenades and the detonators I saw in the past. Oh,
I would highly recommend those who are feeling the afflictions of the disease to take one of these med patches.
hey, if I empty out the fire extinguisher of its foam and I fill it up with salt water, would that still keep the pressure of the fire extinguisher, or would the
No,
pressure
it would
be low?
not.
That's not how
Okay.
fire extinguishers work.
Okay, I'm just wondering because my friend who entire family is chaotic. They decided to take some expired fire extinguishers, get out all the foam, and they filled it up with water, and they had a fire extinguisher fight. And I think she said that I don't know, but I think she told me a couple of people got hurt, but it was fun.
Okay, so who wants the disruptive fusion seal?
Ew.
Exhaust will hold on to it for now.
I don't know what it is. Is it like so you can explode doors open?
No, it is something that you can apply to a bludgeoning weapon that will deal extra damage to undead creatures.
Does core do any bludgeoning damage?
It was
Weapons?
slashing. I picked slashing for mine, so I do not have a bludgeoning weapon.
All right.
Now, I
Otherwise,
forget,
that'd be cool.
can you manifest your weapon as a different thing each time, or is it you select it once and it's done?
I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm pretty sure you select it once and it's done. But I'll read on that right now.
Okay, well, we can, yeah, Zos can hang on to it. All right, incendiary grenade.
If no one wants it,
So Eden's getting everything. Med patches.
I'm sorry.
So I can change the damage type each time I gain a new Solarian level, but not each time. So I can switch it up, but only every time I gain a level.
Okay.
So possibly in the future, I can switch it to bludgeoning, and then I can put that on there. You can hold it.
I've already got a med patch of my own. I will, if anybody else has need of a med patch.
I could use one.
I have a healing serum of healing, but not a med patch.
Better for fighting disease if you're not trained.
Well, I mean, I did get bit.
I did.
Yeah, give it
All right.
to Eric.
The loot has been distributed. You guys may have to apply some patches, differently when it's the appropriate time. I just gave them all to Zost.
That's fine. He's the doctor.
All right.
Exactly.
Damn it, I'm a bug man. I'm a mystic, not a doctor.
Thanks, Bones.
Okay.
Tell it to the captain.
So someone make me a. Let's see. Make me a sense motive check.
I will not do that. I get a negative to those.
Gotcha. 17.
All right. Zust, looking at the scene here, you're pretty sure that having collected all this stuff, distributed amongst the party, and just considered that what actually happened here is that these goblins, having heard about the ship, decided that, hey, if there's a quarantined ship out there, that's probably got some stuff we could get. Because space goblins are basically junkers. They will decide to go and try to collect or scavenge anything they can. And they've also been known to, basically just get in a spacesuit and some very rudimentary jury-rigged propulsion devices and just fling themselves in the direction they want to go. On the assumption that enough of them will get there to make it worthwhile.
Do these goblins have these jerry-rigged jetpacks?
Oh, they absolutely did.
Is there any way that I could make them not so jerry-rigged and functional?
No. They've exhausted the propellant they had.
We've got 2 fire extinguishers, right?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I think that I might be able to affix these to your back, and you might be able to propel yourself through space.
Single-use zero-G propellant.
Oh, that reminds me of the scene from Wall-E, but yeah, no, that sounds great. In case, something happens. It'd be great not to, go out into space and be lost forever.
We'll take
All right,
it
you
for
take them.
later.
And we'll let you do some engineering checks on them in a little while and see how they do.
Speaking of which, who wants the engineer's kit?
Who has engineering but no engineering kit?
I gave it to Nibbles.
I already have an engineering kit.
I know, but there's an extra one.
No, you
Oh.
have to.
Does anybody else have the engineering skill, or is it just me?
Aerodin does.
I have it.
I apparently have +7 in engineering.
Me too.
Oh.
After scavenging the ship for what they could find, they were probably attacked by the Akatas. And that's why they hid out in that room.
Do they have anything on their bodies that might signify that they weren't alone? Like maybe they had, I don't know, a note or two that said, "Hey, Grungle, go to here."
You did not find anything like that.
Mm.
Okay, and I have unlocked tokens again, so feel free to move about.
Seeing. Oh shoot. Corey at the end of the hall. She'll Eden.
Her breaker blue.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh yay.
Now we too many heaters on.
But Eden will hand Corey 2 saltwater bottles.
I will take them.
Oh shoot, I closed. Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
No, if you right click you can minimize the oh, and you can make the map smaller.
So Aerodin's gonna say, so are we going to search the storage units facilities now?
Yes.
Affirmative.
Seems like the plan.
All right. They are gonna come down here and then search for traps this time.
Haha, learning.
All right,
Was
go
it
ahead and
crab?
roll me a perception check.
And Zost is drawing his pistol.
You look it over, and you don't feel like there's anything that would indicate a trap, but you do think you hear something.
I have my
Are
pistol
these
gun as
hallways
well.
again?
Eridan's going to give everyone the be quiet sign, like with his hand, and then he's going to, or they are going to tap like the side of their head, indicating that they hear something. And he's going to make, they're going to make hand motions for like everyone to like line up before they open the door.
Okay, yeah, I'll line up. I'm ready.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in front, Corey?
I like how Corey is the melee combat all the way back.
Well, everyone else keeps crowding into the hallways, so I'm like,
in
well,
the
I'm not
back.
gonna like. Okay, I am more than happy to be like right up front. I just didn't like everyone else was running up front, and I was like, well, I want to take their glory. I'm
I want
fine
to
with
make sure
crowding the
that there's
hallways.
plenty of people in between me and whatever is on the other side of
Yes.
that door.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
if something comes from behind you? I was guarding the hallways.
And then Eridan's
I could
going to
run
give
past
the
it.
countdown 3, 2, 1 with their fingers, and then open the door and go in first, gun first.
I'll be right behind you.
All right. Eden, Zost, Eridan, and Corey. Since you guys are closest to the door, give me stealth checks.
A 16.
Okay. So, you do the countdown. You hit the door open. And as the door slides back, you see two more of these creatures.
Oh,
But they don't seem to have noticed you.
Oh,
the pillow.
we're so sneaky.
So everybody,
What did I get?
roll me some initiative.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What did I roll, DM? How sneaky am I?
Oh.
Okay. So,
Okay, right there.
the creature that's immediately across from the door seems completely oblivious to you. But Eridan, you're pretty sure that you saw the creature to the south turn his head as soon as the door opened. And at the start of the round, it's his turn.
Ah, shit.
So,
Please let me get in there.
oh, come on. Seriously?
Nibble's going to BRB when they're up first. All right. Zos, just go.
Well, they're up
This
first.
guy, can I come running right up to there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Rude.
And he is going to take a bite at the big old android right in front of his face. And he didn't actually select you, but I believe that's going to be a hit.
Well, you haven't missed me once, so.
Does a 17 hit your
Yep.
KAC?
Yep,
Nope.
my KAC is 16. But it doesn't really matter. It's not like anything rose below that.
Wait, he's just got a +8. Could miss
Holy
you.
crap!
Oh my god.
All right. But that was a hit, and you have taken your 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it looks like it's on there.
This guy, however, wasn't very aware and doesn't see what was going on. So Nibbles.
Nipples is BRBing.
All right, we'll come back to him.
So Zost, with his pistol already at the ready, is just going to take a couple of shots with a full round action
Okay.
with a 14 and a 6.
Well, the 6 definitely misses. The 14, with you shooting through some of your allies. Let me double check. That is just going to hit.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Oh, wait. This is a full auto pistol?
Semi-auto.
So it's a KAC.
Yes.
That actually would have missed.
Oh no! All right, so heal it back
I
up
give him
5.
his hit points back. Sorry, I looked at the EAC. His KAC is one better than his EAC.
Darn. All right. That will do it for me.
Corey.
Is there any way I can get in there and try and hit it? Like, can I go on this side of on the other
You
side
can
of
try
the
to
door?
move through his space by making me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, okay, I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
You just barely succeed, but you're able to dive past him.
Awesome, awesome. That's what I wanted to do. And since I moved, I can't do the full, it's a single, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, we got a spinning die.
That's a 21, but you didn't target him. But that will be a hit.
Ah! There, he targeted. It hits. Did it hit?
Yes, it was a hit.
I targeted him for damage, which is 2, you know. So all
There
the
you
damage in
go.
the world. Woo!
All right. Aridin. AR7. You're up.
All right. Aerodin is going to take a 5-foot step back and shoot this thing. Yeah. Shoot this thing in the face. Actually, yeah, we'll let Eden do the saltwater thing.
Hell fucking yeah!
All right. Shoot this thing in the face. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to target it.
Please do target it.
Targeting. Firing. That's a hit.
That's definitely a hit. And it takes a major blast right in the skull.
And then I already used my movement, so that is the end of my turn.
All right, Kiasi.
Just realized I was muted. I think I'm just gonna stay where I am right now until the hallway clears up a little bit. So I will not do anything.
Do you want to hold an action?
Uh,
Because I will tell you, if you were to go to the square in front of Nibbles, I would give you, like, you could see that creature and could, attack him. He'd get some cover, which you would be able to actually attack.
no,
Like with
it's
perhaps
okay.
an energy ray.
I'll let Eden do his thing.
All right.
She's the captain. She's gonna supervise.
Hey, what's up? So, okay, can I move 5 feet down in front of this creature? Can I hit it with the pillow?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting way too excited about this stupid pillow. How would I do that?
You're going to make me, let's see. On your actions, none of them are really set up for melee. So let me quickly add something for you.
Mhm.
Skills. Okay, it's melee. It's going to be an improvised weapon. Damage is going to be special. Okay, that should do it.
All right.
You should now have a saltwater pillow to attack with.
Hell yes, I'm so excited. Okay, let me just find it. Okay. I'm going to attack. A 12, a 15.
That's a hit.
Yes. Okay, and then a 2.
You deal 1d6 of saltwater damage to it.
Hell yeah. I
And
thought
it-
it'd be more, but okay. No, I'm excited.
It kind of like rears back, and you can see like its flesh is starting to like bubble, and it is clearly not happy with that.
Friends, remember. No. Friends, remember. They hate salt water. And I end my turn. How do I? There we go.
There you go. All right. It is this creature's turn again, and he really doesn't like getting hit with a pillow soaked in salt water. So Eden is first on his menu. Now I believe Aridin, since he got bitten, yeah, he was already bitten before.
Yep. Can't get
What?
infected twice.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit on Eden. That's 4 points of damage. And Eden, have you been bitten before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so good to go.
Much like bees, I have immunity.
And now the other one acts. And it runs up and sees that it's got an excellent position between itself and its buddy around Kore.
Did Nibbles ever come back?
Man.
No, not that I was aware of.
All right. Never mind then.
So that's definitely a hit. And 4 points of damage for you. And
Thank
Kore, were you bitten already?
I have already been bitten, yes.
You were. All right. Nibbles. He's going to be so upset when these guys are dead and he doesn't get any experience for it. Zost.
Zost is going to. Can I split up the targets of a full round attack?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Then I'm just going to take a single shot at the Akata closest. Oh, but that's a miss.
That's a miss.
And,
You're trying to be careful not to hit anybody.
So just going to move.
And by anybody, I mean even the enemies.
And that will be Zost's turn. I'm going to, with my offhand, draw one of these spray bottles to get it ready for the next round.
Okay. All right, Nibbles. We're going to move you in the initiative order.
Beautiful.
So it is your, well, I need to do that. It's your turn.
Okay. So, what type of action would it be to open my helmet?
I will say that is going to be a free action.
All right. Free action, open my helmet. Swift action, pull out the cube of water. And then I'm going to move action, run to here, and try to squirt it onto the Akata.
Okay. So we're going to say that that's going to be effectively like throwing a grenade. You're trying to hit a square, or actually, you're trying to hit a creature. So I'm going to allow you to make a ranged attack with against its KAC.
All right, so I will use my knife for this, since that is what it is.
Okay.
21?
You successfully hit it.
Okay,
So,
saltwater.
as you spray this stuff onto the creature, you can see its flesh beginning to bubble, just like Eden did when she struck it with the saltwater soaked pillow. And roll me a d6.
Hoo-hoo.
You deal 3 points of damage to it.
That's probably more than I would have done with my knife, so go saltwater.
And as you deal 3 points of damage to it, its cranium actually, like the brain cavity, like melts. And it starts to like just convulse, and it falls on the ground and begins to melt.
Job done.
Zug zug.
Zug zug. That's Nibble's turn. I wash my hands of this mess and let everyone else take care of everything.
All right, Corey.
So, do I get advantage because I'm flanking? Is that in this game?
That one's dead.
The one you're flanking is now dead. And no, you don't get advantage. Advantage is not in this game.
+2 to attack for flanking if they are vulnerable to flanking. Would that be the correct term?
If they're alive.
Well, right, but I'm saying, like, in other cases, there's some creatures that are immune to being flanked.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna target this one instead.
That's probably smart.
2 of them because I haven't moved.
Full attack, 2 hits.
So then I get to roll damage. I get to roll damage twice.
You do.
Nice.
Very nicely done. So describe how you beat this thing.
Oh, yay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out my black as a wormhole sword and just start chopping off each of its little, what are they called? Oh my god.
Tendrils.
Tentacles. Yeah, tendrils. I was like, noodles. That's not right.
Face
yeah,
noodles.
just, slowly just, the noodles. Oh, now it's eating me.
Oh, yeah. What a creature. Look at that creature. It's so awesome.
I get it in its mouth now.
Are you done?
Yep. Oh, yep. Sorry. There's a button.
All right. Aridin.
All right. Aerodin is going to use their movement to reload and then fire a shot at that one. Oh, can I untarget this one? Wait, am I targeting both now?
Yes.
Yes,
Control
you are.
click on the
How
other
do I
one.
untarget this one? Oh, I did it. Never mind. All right. I think I got it.
All right. Now it's going to have partial cover because you're shooting through a friend. And that's a miss.
Yeah, I rolled low anyways. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Just
Move action reload.
Kiasi.
Okay.
That was the first thing he did on his turn was move action reload.
Oh, never mind. I'm shutting up.
Guess I'll just move right here between Aridin and Zoth.
Okay.
And there's no way I can hit it from here, huh?
No, not the one that's in the middle of the room.
Stand on the body of the other one.
I could do that, yeah.
You could.
That's what I'll do. I'll go right here.
All right, and you step into a melting pile of goo. Your boots are now covered in salt water, dissolving ichor.
At this, I'm gonna shoot an energy ray of electricity.
Unfortunately, trying to avoid hitting your good friend Corey, you miss.
So glad we're friends.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Okay. Eden.
funny story. I was muted, so I'm glad we're all done. Yeah, can I?
That's where you wanted to move, right?
Yeah. I'm going to hit it. Can I hit it with a pillow again?
Absolutely.
Hell fucking yeah. Saltwater pillow.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. A 3.
3 more points of damage. This thing is not looking happy.
I end my turn. Oh man, I'm so happy.
All right, that one is dead. And this one is going to continue attacking the person right in front of it. That's a hit. All right. Zost.
Zost is going to move in, aim the spray bottle of water, and try and squirt this.
It's a good thing. At a -4, that still hits.
So it's a D6 of saltwater
It's a
damage.
D6 of saltwater damage. And you begin to melt this one as well.
I didn't know you were a biology expert.
All right.
They're all dead, right?
They are all dead.
We did it. We cleared this room. Walk to the middle of the room to make room for everyone else.
Aridin reloads.
Okay, so I'll let you guys move about freely again.
I was muted again. Oh. As soon as things settle down, Eden is going to douse the bite wound that he just got with salt water.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. But
It stings a little. Not being a doctor, you can't really tell whether it's making a difference or not. But it's probably not hurting anything.
yeah.
All right, so you guys have made it into one of the starboard cargo hold. And just looking around, you can see that it contains a small science lab, some compact mining equipment, and collected rock samples from the Acreon's prospecting mission. And all about the floor, you see more of those resinous shards.
How many have we encountered so far?
That was the 6th and 7th one, right?
I believe that is
Wait.
correct.
What shards do we come across?
They're egg shards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the egg.
Cocoon
Okay.
shards, no qual star metal.
Obviously.
Yeah, I know that there was the star metal, but I thought these were different. Is it the same thing? Their eggs are made of the no qual?
That is correct. The cocoons they wrap themselves in are made out of no qual.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay. How did I, okay. Great notes, Manda.
Yeah, Amanda, gosh.
Sorry, I've been on mom duty tonight. I'm really off the game.
It's okay. We're not judging you, Amanda.
I'm judging me.
I'm judging you. I'm judging you. Okay. Anyone want to investigate the room?
Yes.
Zost will also try and look around, like any signs of the ambassador's personal.
Zos, as you look around, you don't see anything that would seem to indicate anything for the ambassador in this cargo hold.
All right.
But Eden, as you're looking around, in addition to the no-qual shards that are laying everywhere, and you estimate there's about 2 bulk of that, which is combined would be worth about 1,000 credits.
Oh my god.
You also find a flame pistol and a petrol tank.
Oh my god.
You think the flame pistol probably has about 8 charges left.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so nice.
Is it a small arm?
The flame pistol is a small arm.
If anyone...
Nibbles reaches out. It's like, you have a pillowcase, I'll take. Flame pistol.
All right, little one. I'll give it to you, you know, because I don't want to see you hurt or anyone around you.
I work with high combustibles all day, so it will be all right.
So who's currently carrying the no-qual?
That's a good
Zos.
question.
Oh, I thought I gave it mostly to Aridin.
You might have from the last room, but Zost can carry the one from
Zos
this room.
took the crystals from the bridge.
Yeah, Aridin would have taken it from the other storage room behind the bridge.
Well, it has been, allocated around amongst your inventories.
Thanks.
Oh, yep, there it is. No qual. 4
Okay.
units of no qual.
So we have 4 bulk of Norqual? No qual?
I mean, I have 4.
So we do not know.
I'm just thinking, like, that's if it's a star metal, that'd make fantastic starship parts.
Well, let's finish the mission first, and then we can divvy up the
And we
loot.
still have the northern one, which we locked, and then the very...
The engine room.
Engineering bay. Yeah.
Do you think we'll be able to keep this ship?
Probably not.
Ugh.
I
We
believe
can if
that
we
it is
steal it
part
right
of
now and just
astral
leave.
instructions.
We could just, give up everything we've worked hard for our entire lives and just have this ship.
Sounds good. Let's go.
We could.
I was kidding. I have a life back home I'm looking forward to.
Oh.
It'll be great. You'll see. It'll be really good.
But how would you get home if not on this new starship?
So what kind of family do you have back home?
Oh, I don't have family.
Ah.
I'm just looking for fortune and fame.
Oh.
Ben, do I need to add that pistol to my inventory?
It should be there.
That's nice. You know, I just...
Aridin's gonna stealthily move over to the other door and listen. And check for traps.
Okay, here's what I don't understand. I just distributed the loot.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
And Zost should have 2 no qual and Nibbles.
I don't think it's actually getting
got
it to us.
it.
Zost
but-
got his, yeah.
Because I can see Zos got his, but no one
Nibbles
else
has
got
gotten
anything
nothing
that looks
from the
like-
last 3 times you've divvied stuff out.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Just wants to make you
Okay.
think you got something. Your character is slowly
There's a
losing
flame
Okay.
pistol.
There's a flame pistol. There's a petrol tank. Let me find what other stuff potentially people should
I already
have.
added the engineering kit, my second one.
Okay.
I think that was it, unless money wasn't going through, which I think it was, but any items weren't.
Yeah, money from the goblins got distributed.
That's all I took, so I think everyone else got their stuff. Oh, that's a 20-foot range? Woof.
Okay, so Aridin, how many no qual do you still have?
Me?
Yeah.
Let me look. Inventory. I have 4 no qual.
You have 4? Because I'm only showing you
Oh,
as
no,
having
no, no.
1.
Sorry. It says number 4 and then it says bulk 1.
Yes, yeah. When I look at it, to me, the number says 1.
You want me to change it to 1?
No. You should have 4. I just don't know why mine's showing up weird.
Oh. I see 4 for a total of bulk of 1.
Well, it should be a bulk of 4, because each one should
4.
have a bulk of 1.
Yeah, so it should be 4
So I need
quantity
to
of
put my
4
bulk.
at 1 bulk.
Yeah, so number should be
Each, it's a
bulk,
number 4 of these, and they each are 1 bulk. Okay, that's how I read this. Got it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
have
right.
I have a total bulk of 7 right now.
Yeah, so you are slightly encumbered.
Slightly encumbered.
I'm about to be encumbered.
But I also
think of
rolled a
something.
natural 20 on my stealth to come up to this door, and then I rolled you my perception in the tower.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I was doing loot stuff, so I wasn't paying attention to what door you went to. Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
All right, you do perception on that door. You're listening. You're looking for traps. Don't see or hear anything.
All right. Aridin's going to do the same thing as last time, and he's going to do the countdown, and then we'll open the door.
Jump through.
Gun first.
I will move up a little bit now that I've got this flame pistol out, and I'm like, I want to use it.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Bam! You open the door, and as you look in and jump through, you don't see anything or anyone. Just a bunch of cargo.
Arodin will still quietly just kind of begin moving about and searching to make sure there are no enemies here.
All right, so as you come through and start looking around, you can see that most of the storage, this cargo bay has been used for most of the storage. You see crates of extra food and water stores, replacement air filters, spare parts, just a lot of different stuff. But kind of right in the middle of the room, you see a big box. It's about 8 feet square, and it's addressed to the Eoxian Assembly on the Absalom Embassy on Absalom Station.
That's what he wants us to bring in.
Goddamn body in here.
We could pretend it was already open.
That's up to the captain.
Were there any special instructions for the cargo?
Now
I
the
wasn't there for
drone
that.
comes in. Okay, I see you.
Arodin's going to announce clear and then go back into the hallway.
So they didn't open up the crate, right?
No, we did not.
No, they did not.
There's
The crate wants us to deliver to him.
He never said that we couldn't look into it, right? Only that it had to be delivered safely.
I believe he did say, "Don't look inside."
Yeah, I think he specifically was like, you don't need to know.
It's a sealed cargo, and they'll know if it's tampered with.
And there's a drone watching us.
Right.
We almost got away with it. The drone.
The drone's been watching you this entire time. I just haven't necessarily been moving it around as much.
I really want to look into that crate.
But it's not our duty. It's fine. I'm sure it's just nothing. There's still more. We stopped to just explore the back portion of the ship.
No, you're right. We're not here to look into the crates. We're only here for to clear out everything. Even though could be full of neat stuff, but whatever. It doesn't.
Don't worry, we'll get neat stuff later. Or we'll get all the neat stuff.
I have a feeling you're being recorded when you say all that.
No, what are you talking about? I'm merely saying that, that's what we're here for, and that we should all leave the room. And don't look back,
I'll be the last one to leave.
Eden, would you mind giving me a hand with these doors to the engine room?
Oh, no problem, friend.
I will cover you.
I'm following. Charles saying this. So.
Do I see the drone go down, like, around the corner?
Oh my god, yes!
I'm consistently staying, like, it sort of kind of goes back and forth between you, but it tries to stay where the most of you are.
Alright.
And the cargo for the ambassador was like the most notable in the room.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other cargo in there, but it was a very clearly marked and sealed container.
I'm not gonna go in. I was making sure everyone was out. It's all good. Don't worry, Captain. I have this under control. I step out, and this time, for real, I want to lock the door.
Aww.
Okay. Go ahead and you can just, like, hit the lock button.
Do I know if that's sufficient enough to keep anything from going in or out?
Well, I mean, you can hit the lock button, but any other member of the crew could just come in alone and unlock it. But if you want to try to make it where only you can unlock it, you can make me a computer check.
I would like to hack this door, please.
All right, you're able to basically enter a subroutine of the security system and make it so that your handprint is required to unlock this door.
Take note, if Nibbles dies, be sure to bring her hand.
I will eat my own hand before you take it.
Are we going to have to throw it at someone?
After locking the door, I'm assuming everyone else is clearing while I'm doing that?
Yeah, we're going to the engine room doors.
Ready. I'm waiting. I feel like there's something big back here. I just feel it in my bones.
Part of me wants... I'm going to move to this side of the corridor because line attacks, just in case. I don't know. I'm afraid of them.
That's probably just the engine you're feeling.
You're probably right, but I just feel like there's something big.
I don't know about you, Zost, but the solar rays, or the rays of energy that come off those things, they could go in a line. So I'm staying out of the way until I make sure that that core is working just the way it's supposed to.
Don't worry, I'll check on it. And I open the door.
Wait, didn't we do a computer check? Wasn't the ship okay? Like, can't we find out before we enter into the engine room that the engine's okay?
There are space goblins that were searching around, and who knows what they could have tinkered with. It could read right, but it could be malfunctioning. I don't know until I see it with my own eyes.
I open the door. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry.
Space goblins do have a notorious reputation for tinkering, and they like to make things that are more exciting.
I don't feel comfortable opening. I don't feel comfortable opening up this door anymore.
I press a button on this panel that
It's
opens
okay,
up the door.
don't
So
worry,
that...
I opened it. You don't have to open it. I will.
Well, that's
Nibbles has hit the button that remotely opens the doors because you actually do have that capability. And the
I'm
doors
peeking
slide
my head around
open,
the corner.
and you look in, and you can see the engine core. You know, lots of blinking lights, lots of cool colors, engineering screens, but everything seems to be more or less fine.
Hey, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna move in cautiously, looking around, listening. Still don't have my helmet on, so you know. Mostly
get right
looking
there.
north. And
You get right there.
Yep. As soon as you get right there, and in fact, Eden, if you'll step back just a moment.
all right.
So
I was
Cora, you
about
get
to
right
scream.
there, and nothing happens.
whew, yep, it's not good, guys. Not good. It's all clear.
Oh my
I'm gonna go to the north, and then check around this corner, and then before anyone else enters, I'm gonna go to the south and check around this corner, and then I'll give them all clear. All clear.
All clear on the comms. Nibbles is going to come up and check the reactor core. Visually, I know all the controls are on the far side, but just
What's
visually
that?
make sure that it's in functioning order.
Okay, go ahead and make me an engineering check.
Zost will just start making his way in and around.
28.
You pull up the engine diagnostics. You can tell that things are working just fine. It's been in low power mode for a while. Basically, when the ship was open to the atmosphere or to the vacuum of space, it kind of powered itself down and went into a very low, power mode because it wasn't even doing life support at that point. But ever since you activated the computer systems in the bridge, it's been spinning back up. No issues. Everything checks out fine. You're able to pull up and see that it hasn't really been run since it jumped out of
the drift.
Drift, and it's just been sitting there waiting on some sort of instructions about where to go.
At a rudimentary glance, this core has not been tampered with, so we should be safe to proceed.
I told you guys, there's nothing to worry about. It's all fine. All fine. And I'm gonna open the next door. Hold on. Before I open this door, we did make sure, because I know originally these back doors, they were the ones that were open. They are closed and the atmosphere is safe back there, yes?
Yes, you closed the back airlock.
Yeah, then I open these doors.
Okay, Corey, you open that door.
And Zost will open the door opposite.
Well, you're all going to have to stay right where you were. Because you weren't there when Corey opened that door. And as she opens that door, everybody roll me some initiative.
I gotta attack. Oh, the
Wow.
soldiers with
I rolled a natural 20 on my first initiative, and then I rolled like a 2 and a 1.
I think I've just been rolling 2s in my initiative.
It's a special talent you have.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Beginning of round 1. It looks like our young Akata friend gets to go first. And he's going to come right on up to here. And he's going to take a bite of the Kore.
Again? Third time.
And that's a hit.
Damn it. Sick of getting bit by these bastards. Cut him down.
Zost.
Okay, Zost is going to make his way up to this door. And what kind of an action is it to open a door?
I'll say in this case, you're just basically hitting a button on a panel. I'll say it's a free action.
All right, slamming onto that data pad, that keypad to open the door. And if I've got line of sight, this guy.
You're not going to have line of sight standing outside the door.
All right. Do I still have movement after a free action? Okay.
Yes.
Then I will keep on moving just inside to get line of sight on whatever's attacking at the other door, and seeing this guy closer, going to take a pot shot at him with the saltwater spray gun.
Okay.
So dumb.
That's a hit.
Because it was working more effectively than my semi-automatic pistol was.
Give me a D6.
For 3 saltwater damage.
There you go.
And that'll be my turn.
Nibbles.
Nibbles is going to move to the north. So we'll go 5, 10. Let's see. So yeah, I only get one free diagonal, right?
I think it will track your movement the way it's supposed to. So as you just drag it around, it should give you the right distance.
I really don't want to be in close quarters with that guy. So I'm gonna move around the corner, see this guy, and yeah, okay, so it does calculate right. So I'll move all the way to there. I'm gonna flash a computer screen next to him in an attempt to blind him.
Okay.
Computers +4. Yeah,
That's
31.
successful.
I pull out this flame pistol against his flat-footed EAC. Duh.
Unfortunately, that's still a miss.
Oh boy. All right. That's all I got.
But you do shoot a line of fire across
it's a
engineering.
line of fire. Whoops. Do I hit the other guy too?
I think it's only 20 feet, so let's see.
Oh, it is. Wait, no, it's a range of 20 feet. I didn't think it was. Oh, it is a line. Oops.
Yeah, so you could do like that or like that, but you're not going to get the other guy.
I probably would have known that, but that's okay. I put that away at the end of my move. Oops.
If you do that, why would you do that?
Unfortunately, you don't have a chance to put it away.
No, I don't.
Before this guy runs up and says, without words, just in looks and sheer, aggressive biting. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Man, I don't think these guys have rolled below a 16 on an attack yet.
They're definitely biting us.
Yep. Now, I believe Nibbles. I'm not sure you've been.
That's the first bite that I've gotten.
Okay, so you are now void bitten. Kiasi.
I'm going to give this pistol back to the soldier because this is dumb.
Tell you what, everybody, you miss with a weapon, all of a sudden it's the weapon's fault.
It is. It got me too close.
Malfunctioning.
Kiasi, what would you like to do?
You're muted if
Oh,
you're
that's how you do it. Okay. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay.
And then I can move again, correct? As an
You can double
action?
move.
All right, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna double move to down.
Just to there.
You know what? I'll go right here next to Eden.
All right.
And then my turn.
Corey.
Definitely lied. It is not clear. I repeat, it is not clear down here, guys. And I'm going to double roll. Luckily, he's right in front of me, so I didn't have to move.
That's one miss and one hit.
I can hit him once. 5.
You hit him viciously with your black as night katana.
So fun. There's ooze that drips off of it after I slice through him. But that's all I can do. So,
Right.
not clear.
Airden. Why did that sound like rookie?
Aridin, because it did sound like rookie.
Not clear. Not clear.
Aridin's gonna move to the corner, take aim, and fire.
All right, he will be getting cover.
17. Oh, I should have targeted.
And that's just going to hit.
13.
All right.
Wow.
So
Nice.
targeted for the damage now. Okay. Where am I? Here I am. Nice.
And you have destroyed it.
As I have many of its kin. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Eden.
Eden is going to move up 5 feet, and from there,
And from there,
oh, I just realized which one he was referring to. Everything's lagging again. Okay. Nope.
you could go into the engineering bay and throw your saltwater pillow.
Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, we'll stick you right there.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
I can throw my pillow, right?
Absolutely.
Hell fucking yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to throw my pillow. Do I have to roll anything special for it or just roll to attack?
Just roll the same attack.
Okay. This pillow has not failed me yet.
That's unfortunately... It's not the most aerodynamic pillow. And it is soggy. So unfortunately that's going to splash down next to him.
Oh, shoot.
It's Nibbles. Oh, really?
His Nibbles right in the face.
Damn it! Who throws a pillowcase? Honestly.
I thought that would work. It did not. Well, that was embarrassing. I end my turn.
All right. Zust.
Can Zost try a full attack with the saltwater spray bottle
Sure.
against this guy?
You'll take,
All right.
I think you'll take a -4 to both attacks.
All right. If I step up next to, or if I move around Nibbles, would I still take a penalty?
You take a -4 for attacking twice in the same turn.
Gotcha. All right. Then ignore the movement. And yeah. Score.
Spinning die of doom.
For a 13 and a 15 then?
Those are going to hit.
You kill him with salt water.
For 10 saltwater damage.
It is very, very unhappy about that amount of saltwater damage. But it is still standing.
And Zost is going to make his way back.
You did a full attack. You can't move.
Gotcha. Correct. Zost is going to stay put.
All right.
His turn.
Nimbles. The creature in front of you looks pretty badly injured.
Yeah. I call out, watch out, Eden. And I will trick attack this guy right in front of me. Or
Okay.
attempt to. That's a 20.
That is not going to succeed.
2.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
24?
It's still the +4?
Yeah, +4.
Okay, then that will succeed.
All right. And then I pull out... I still have this flame pistol out because I couldn't switch it. So this is against his flat-footed.
Okay, well, if you'll give me 1 second to do my opportunity attack for you attacking with a ranged weapon in melee.
Uh-huh.
Unless you'd like to take a step back.
No.
Okay. That's a hit.
I've already been bitten. It's okay.
6 more points of damage.
I'm saving the doctor.
All right.
Against flat-footed. Yeah. Oh, God.
Magical
Oh,
dice.
God.
I think if you're like holding shift or alt or something, it does that.
Probably right,
Against
because alt is
flat-footed?
my talk key, and so when I roll and I'm talking, it usually does.
I know. I thought I let go of it when I let go of the mouse, but it didn't.
Well, it showed it as a 5. So that's a 10. So that's a miss.
Against flat-footed?
Actually, flat-footed EAC. So it's a flame pistol.
Yeah.
That would hit.
Yes. All right. So this 20-foot line ends directly in Eden's face. 4 points of fire damage plus some trick attack. Oh no. Oh no.
All right. So, unfortunately for you, the Akata only seems to have taken 1 point of damage.
They give us a flame pistol in this adventure path if it doesn't work against them.
And you seem to recall that when when Zost was describing what he had remembered about these things, you're pretty sure he said something about a flame resistance.
I wasn't here when that was unveiled.
Just
That
saying.
was a terrible idea. Why didn't anybody warn me about wielding a
Why are
flame
you
pistol?
using that fire pistol? Don't you remember what I already told you?
Obviously not.
A new toy. I had to try it out.
I told you to stop switching your comms off.
Hang on a second, guys. I got somebody calling my work phone.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh man. I'm gonna get
Then it's
attacked
a
3
fun toy,
times.
Have
I'm
you
not
been
built for
bitten
this.
yet?
Twice.
Me too. No, wait. 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been bitten all sorts of times.
Oh, yeah.
This flame pistol is going to kill my character, guaranteed.
You've got to
I'm gonna
have
have to take a saltwater bath.
you've got to have the fire in your eyes and your heart to wield such a mighty weapon.
Because I wanted to get in range to use it, it has caused me to get hit. It's gonna be 3 times.
Oh God.
There's not a bathroom on this ship. How are we supposed to bathe in salt water?
Well, what we could do is we could get
We'd
plastic,
go and
right?
we'd jump in the ocean.
What
We have
planet
to
has
do
an
it. We
ocean
still have
that
to
you
go
know
explore
of?
the rock behind us.
We could get plastic and we can kind of make a bed around, like kind of form the beds into a square, put the plastic down, then just dump a ton of salt water into there and make like a little pool.
The tarp in the bed of a truck tray.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. But what kind of spaceship doesn't have a Joran? Like, come on, guys. What are you supposed to
I
do?
don't see one,
You know what we
I don't
could
see one
do?
in this ship.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the bathroom?
I have an idea. Instead of doing that, we just soak all the pillows in salt water and we just
Laid on them.
yeah,
Lay on
just keep hitting.
Just don't put one on your face because you might die.
Yeah.
Don't waterboard yourself.
Yeah.
You know what? This ship probably has got vac tubes instead of an actual toilet.
Oh.
But like, it's not luxury
Don't
at all.
worry, I'm small enough. I can fit in the sink.
Must be nice. At least some of us can get
I'm
a
taking a
bath.
bird bath, y'all.
How tall are we? Like, how do we find that out?
Well, you have to input that, but it's under notes at the top. It says your
Okay.
gender, your age. I am
Yeah.
exactly 3 feet tall.
Okay, but I
What's
know
the
like
average for that race?
I know with 5e like there's an average and then you roll like a d4 or something and then you just add on to it. So
Yeah,
it's just
that's in the that SRD document. Actually, it if you go to the library and then the core rulebook and then go to races.
Sorry, been dealing with COVID craziness at work.
hey, what a coincidence.
Okay, so the line weapon. I'm going to say it ends right in front of Eden, so she's not about to get burned. But I think otherwise she would actually have had to. You would have had to roll to hit her too.
I am a mechanical engineer. I know exactly how far this flame would go. That's
Excellent.
why I did it.
So, whose turn was it?
Akata's turn. He was going to eat me.
Yep, he sure is. Yeah, they just don't miss.
Well,
Yeah.
we have
Seriously,
level 1
though.
armors, so everything's going to hit.
I mean, no, but you guys haven't seen it's. I literally, I don't think they have rolled below a 16 when I've attacked with them.
No, they haven't. It's bull.
That's why I hate Fantasy Grounds, because I remember my poor rogue in that stupid castle. My god. Ryan got crit like 8 times.
Well, you guys were fighting like 30 characters.
But still.
The entire castle
It's-
at once.
It's just, when there are that many opportunities, it's going to happen.
Don't worry,
All right.
guys. My
Kiasi.
shields have absorbed all this damage, so I didn't actually get bitten. That's the way I'm playing this.
No, your stamina has absorbed all this damage, not your
Yes, sir.
shields.
I have a shield.
No, there actually are shields in the game.
I
and
know.
You don't have one right now.
I'm joking. It's
Kiasi.
He's the loser, though.
It's the fever.
The
It's
fever's
getting-
taking me.
And then I'm
Oh, got me
gonna
once. You said me.
hit this one with an energy ray of electricity.
That'll hit. You know what doesn't make any sense? Why do you only have a +2 to your attack?
What?
Spell levels have different attacking bonuses in
Yeah.
Starfinder. So your
It's not
cantrips are
great for
lower, and as
casters
you
at
get
low
higher
levels.
spell levels, they have a higher bonus to hit.
Okay.
Because I think it's like you add your casting ability plus the spell's level or something like that.
Plus, like your spellcaster level or something, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right, but you hit and you deal 1 point of electricity damage. Corey.
And run through the door, charging towards this creature.
Are you going to mechanically charge?
No. I'm just, Ah!
That would be a natural 20.
I forgot to target it. Damn it.
It's okay. You roll a nat 20.
Yay. Twice the damage?
Go ahead and roll
Ah!
1 more damage, even though it's already dead.
Ah, the one.
It's totally dead.
Isn't
And how
there
do
a way, like, when you grab one and drag it? Okay, yeah. So if you click and hold, then you can right click and then you get 2. I forgot that was a thing. Sorry.
And it's really, really dead now.
Really extra sorry. I was like, I thought there was a way to roll it both at the same time, but I couldn't remember, and then I remembered. So yeah, it's dead. Charge in, but not not mechanically charged. Just run really fast with my sword out and just stake it right through the heart for trying to hurt my friend Nibbles.
You trying? It did hurt your friend Nibbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did.
Sorry, Nibbles. I got bit 3 times. It only took you once to start hallucinating.
Yeah,
But you're
I
a
did.
lot smaller than I am. So,
Don't
it's
worry,
probably
I'm
gonna
gonna
run through
start
your...
speaking
You
like
should
another
probably go get in
character.
the sink.
Because I am bitten by the void. I like void.
So,
What?
as the frenetic pace of combat slows with your two enemies dead, you notice that back here in the engineering space, you're surrounded by machinery, and this long chamber stretches across the width of the ship. It appears as though everything from an engineering standpoint can be operated from this room.
I would like
And
to. Oh,
there's also a small tech workshop expansion bay.
Aridin is going to reload their rifle and then go keep an eye on the main hallway over here.
Okay.
Just in case there are goblins or something that we missed.
Eden will join them as well.
Yeah, keeping an eye on the exit where our ship's at, as well as that cargo storeroom.
At this point, you guys, because you can pull up the schematic of the ship, which you've done before. You recognize that you have explored every room on the ship.
That's what I thought. I don't know. There are vents. There could be goblins hiding in vents.
That's true. You have not attempted to go through the air ducts or other, mechanical pathways of the ship. Although you know enough about spaceship engineering, all of you do, having been on spaceships a number of times, that you know it's not like what you see on TV and movies. Air ducts are not big enough for people. They're barely big enough for rats.
What
They are... No, actual rats.
No, that's not what Star Trek taught me, okay? Okay, so then Aerodin will say, okay, so Captain, should we move the cargo back to the ship?
Are we leaving the ship? Like right now, or do we still have stuff to look at?
We still have to investigate the rock for what happened to the crew.
Won't we need to take the ship back there to do that?
I suppose that's the captain's call.
Let's make sure that we didn't miss anything back here, and then we'll take another look around the ship, make sure everything is like in order, and then we'll bring the cargo back onto our.
Copy that, Captain.
All right, so you guys are looking around in the engineering bay?
Nibbles is going to hop on the engineering computer and see if I can download some schematics and blueprints of this particular ship. Engine details and all that good stuff.
Okay, go ahead and make me a computer's check.
Sweetly. 33, natural 20.
Nice.
Not only are you able to find some schematics, but you're also able to access basically the original manufacturer's code. You know, you get into the ship as it was intended to be constructed, plus the modifications that have been made, and you find like an options log almost for all the different things that could have been modified or selected or changed on this ship as it was being constructed. You think that you can use this information as quite the nice little boost to your ideas about how to construct and work with spaceships.
Oh yeah, this is far better than a junker ship I've worked on before, so having these will definitely give me a better layout.
These were
for
like
future
professionally
ships.
done. You know, this is a not exactly top of the line, but it's certainly it's like a Ford Focus, of starships.
It's a quality,
functional, it's good.
economical
Exactly.
There's no bathroom.
All right, I'm gonna add that to my log. Do I know
Feel free.
the class of the ship and the manufacturer?
You do, and we will look that up later.
Okay.
Okay, Kiasi, you said you want to make sure we didn't miss anything back here.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
can
what
roll
else did you say
me
was
a
back here?
perception check. All right. So as you look around, you guys have once again found more of that no qual, and you also find an arc emitter, which is an electrical weapon. It's a long arm and it deals shock damage or electrical damage.
I raise my hands. No, I don't want that.
So who would like the no qual?
Who has the bulk to carry it?
Aerodin can carry it. I still have bulk before I'm encumbered.
I thought you already were encumbered.
I'm in between encumbered and
No, you're encumbered. You're just not overburdened yet.
I'm not overburdened. I'm not quite overburdened yet. I don't know what happens when I'm encumbered.
I could take it then because I still have 4 more bulk before I'm encumbered.
Okay.
All right, Zost. Hang on a second, guys.
Yes.
All right.
I think encumbered is. I want to say it's a negative to your movement.
It's -10 to your speed and -2 or a max of +2 to your AC from dexterity. And I think there's a penalty to strength and dexterity checks and saves.
Well, I don't want to be encumbered anymore.
That's
That's
I might be able to
ridiculous.
take some stuff for you.
Is that when you're encumbered or is that when you're overburdened?
That's when you're encumbered.
Jeez. What's the point of having 6 difference between unencumbered and encumbered?
I think anything over, like, you're unencumbered, it means, like, you're technically encumbered.
That's still kind of ridiculous.
I would think. Well, is it? Yeah. Otherwise, your unencumbered number would be one below your encumbered number, right?
Right. Wouldn't it be? Why is my encumbered number
Why is
12?
there such a big difference? Because mine's 8 and 17. So why is there like that big of a difference between?
Why is the ranged fighter carrying that? You can carry. If you have
I was
17.
about to say.
Oh yeah,
I
my
was just
my
about to
strength is
say-
only 10. Like my strength is
I
not
was
high.
going to say I can carry some for you.
So in the meantime, we transfer all of the no qual to the Solarian because they can carry
Wait.
it.
So real quick, Nick, because I've also got a strength of 10. So does that mean we're actually encumbered at 6 bulk?
That's what I'm asking.
Over-encumbered?
Because that seems really
I
low.
thought it was.
Wait,
So I thought we're we're encumbered at 12 bulk.
That's what I'm thinking, right? So
I'm-
at 7, I'm
That's what
still
I'm saying, yeah.
unencumbered, right?
I believe so.
That's what I was saying.
I've got
Yeah.
11 bulk and I'm encumbered.
What's your
strength?
encumbered number? Is
11.
11. Mine's 12. So like, yeah, I'm not encumbered till I hit 12 bulk, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That would make
That's
way
how I've
more
been
sense.
reading it.
That's much more reasonable.
Okay, so here's from the carrying capacity from the rulebook. It says you can carry an amount of bulk equal to half your strength score without difficulty. If you carry more than that, you have the encumbered condition.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. So it's showing that. So the encumbered number is what your strength is, basically. So your unencumbered is half that.
Okay, so I need to give 2 of the no qual that I'm carrying to Amanda.
And I also need to give 2 of my no qual to Amanda.
I'm back. So who wanted the arc emitter?
Well, we figured out that we're all encumbered right now because of the no qual, and Amanda isn't. So we need to give some of this to Amanda to carry.
So in addition to the no qual the party just picked up, Corey is going to get 4 no qual, 2 from me, 2 from Nick.
Okay, now let's see if this actually goes through. Well, she just disappears. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we'll try it.
Whoa, why did I just get really encumbered? I just got a whole bunch of bulk of something. Is it just the money? Is the money encumbering
Universal
I
polymer
wouldn't think
bases?
so.
Then why did my bulk just shoot up? What did you give me?
The only thing you should have gotten is UPBs, but I don't think UPBs have weight.
No, they shouldn't. Check your no qual. See if you just got 12 no qual.
No, it says 4.
Did you by chance accidentally get an arc emitter? And that sent you over?
Nope.
Or a battery?
Or a battery?
Oh no, that's weird.
Oh no. I think it's.
You
Oh,
do
there we
have-
go. It has the. I put in my tactical pistol and my tactical rifle for the Deadeye thing, and then it equipped them for some reason.
Well, you have to equip it for it to show up on your actions, but you should turn those into bulk 0.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was adding that to my bulk. Okay, I figured it out. I still have the no qual though, so I'm at 6. So I'm still encumbered. So I just need to give one of these to Amanda.
And see, it's funny because I see you as encumbrance of 9. It's so weird.
So we
Well,
looked up
it
the
says
rule.
my unencumbered is 6, my encumbered is 12, and my overburdened is 13.
So we looked
Yeah,
up the rule, Ben, and
Mhm.
the rule is you are encumbered if you carry any bulk greater than half your strength.
Oh, wow. I just updated the no qual when I hit 4 and it shows me at 9 now, Ben. That's so weird. So I can only carry like one of the no qual.
Is these sheets broken?
So I need to give
something?
3 of my no qual to Amanda.
I need to give 1 more to Amanda as well.
So if your strength is 10, then your encumbrance should be 10.
So we can only
Dude,
carry
I'm just telling you
5
what the
bulk.
character sheet is showing me, Lucas.
No, I know. I'm just saying that it should be 10 for your encumbrance.
It's maybe I get something from being
it's
a
half his strength. So half of our strength is 5. So if we carry up to 6 bulk, that's when we start.
It's
I know,
showing
but it
at
shouldn't be
6 it's
detriment.
showing unencumbered.
Because that's going over the 5.
No, at 6 it's showing unencumbered for me.
Yeah. So any more than 6?
I would be encumbered.
Anyway.
Yeah, because even next to on the character sheet it says at total bulk 6 unencumbered, and then when I put it up to 7 it shows encumbered.
So do I only have 2 no qual then?
No, you should have like 6.
6. Okay. So let me change that.
Oh, I do have a question. Is
You
anybody
got 6 just from us, in addition to the 2 we found in the. So I
So
think you have
somebody's
8.
going to be encumbered because of how much we're carrying.
does anybody have a backpack? Did they buy a backpack with their starting money?
I have
have
an
a
I had a
industrial
backpack. I
do you
think
have
I
it
did.
equipped?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because that changes how much bulk you can carry. before you're
okay.
encumbered.
So that's where I get the one more for the bulk.
We just
Yeah.
both happen to have the same item.
Yeah, I've got the industrial as
That's what
well, and
Ryan
it
and I
allows
get
me
for
to
being
carry
inactive.
4 bulk for the or two bulk for the price of 1.
So it's showing I have 13, but I'm still unencumbered. So I'm
Wow,
I'm
you
good.
strong.
I'm
How
still
No,
strong.
she should be encumbered at that weight.
You shouldn't have
But it-
26 strength.
But it says total bulk 13, and next to it says unencumbered.
She
See,
might
on
have a
mine
backpack.
it shows total bulk 13, but it says encumbered.
Are
Anyway,
you looking at
this
the
is
white
way
box?
more talking about weight than we should have ever done.
I just want
It's
to make sure
important
he
because
still
it
walks.
affects all of the rolls that the sheet is doing.
It is true. So here's what you're going to do. Everyone's going to carry 1 no qual, and then Amanda can carry whatever's left over.
Okay. So how many
Oh,
no do we have
and
total, and I'll carry the extra.
Another thing for the backpack is that if you have the industrial one, it makes your strength score 2 higher for the purposes of carrying capacity.
I only have consumer.
So I think no qual wise, you guys have found 8.
So then I'll have 2. Or 3.
You should have 3. Everybody else should have 1.
Okay, and well,
This is exactly what my inventory looks like. Okay, should we take another short rest before we go back to the asteroid?
Yes. That way everyone can heal their wounds.
yes. Rapid fire.
El Capitan.
I'm sorry, what?
Should we take a short rest before we go back to the asteroid?
I forget the difference between a short and long rest for
10
Starfinder.
minutes.
We only need a short rest.
Then sure.
The short rest will allow us to cure all of our wounds by using one of those
You can
Stamina.
number
you can recover
things.
your stamina points by spending a resolve point.
That.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Begin short rest.
So
We're gonna short rest, just all spanned out around the spaceship. Ooh, so short rest. Can we like just be doing? Oh, I'm dragging you. Sorry. Can we, like, just? Can I? Okay. So during the short rest, can I be in the kitchen soaking wet rags with salt water and putting them on my wounds?
sure.
Okay.
That's a good idea. You
Yeah,
should do that.
I'm gonna follow the exact thing that she's doing. That seems.
I got bit a few times, and salt seems to not like it. So I'd like to cover my wounds in liquid soap towels or salt towels, and see if 10 minutes is enough to maybe help a little bit.
In
Are we taking a short rest?
So if you guys want to take a short rest, you should go onto your character sheet on the main page.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the bottom where it says resolve system, you'll need to hit the stamina button. So Aridin, Eden, Nibbles, and Kiasi all did that.
Wait, which was the stamina button?
The one that says
says
stam.
stam.
The
STAM.
second one.
There's Kore.
Okay, there we go. Cool, cool. Okay.
Zost probably doesn't need to.
I forgot, what's the Sin F one?
Oh, what is that one?
I forgot what they all are.
Oh yeah,
That stabilizes you and heals 1 hit point.
right.
Okay. They don't have death saves. So
So-
these are your technically your death
Yeah,
saves.
so
you can
if
also-
you go to
okay,
0,
gotcha.
you have to use 1 resolve point to stabilize, and then on your next
You have
turn,
to use
you have to
a
use
quarter
another
of your
resolve
resolve
point
points.
to bring it
Yes.
back up to 1.
Okay.
It's important to remember it's actually a quarter of your resolve points. They
Right.
won't really matter for you guys until you probably hit,
8.
6th, maybe 8th level.
So we basically have to have
2 if you want to get back in the fight.
2.
The higher levels you get, the more resolve points you have to hang on to make sure you don't
Yeah,
die.
but right now we should make sure we at least have 2,
At
because
least,
then Okay, cool. So we have one short rest, and then we have to take a long rest. Long rest. Gotcha.
A long rest.
Long
Only
rest.
if you're a coward.
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
am a coward.
I've been bitten 3 times, okay? I am no coward.
I'd like to live. I got.
Have you
I'm really
considered
glad
dodging?
I'm glad the doctor was the
Ooh,
one that
why?
didn't get bit.
I like to feel the burn.
The burn is
Speaking of the
always
burn,
good.
does the salt water rags, does it help with the infection at all?
You can't tell.
Hey, this is a stupid idea, but Edent is going to this is really stupid. Kind of take a swig of that salt water,
Okay.
cover all my bases.
It's extremely salty.
Hey, there we go.
Is it salty
just
like
have
an
to do-
edge lord?
It's
Excuse me. It is not an edgelord. I am just saying that the darkness around me has consumed me, and I can no longer feel the light of the world. How is that edgelord?
Oh, that's
I
how
have
salty it is.
The
Okay.
perfect meme for this.
Oh, you have a meme? Share.
I have a salty meme, yes.
Oh my god.
nice. Nice. Okay, so you guys have taken your rest. You have applied saltwater rags to your wounds. You have drunk some salt water. What would you like to do now?
You really
Okay, guys. Oh yeah, Captain.
Let's go ahead and move the ambassador's cargo onto our ship.
I'll tell you how much I want to see
Captain
what's
says, "It is done." I move to the door and attempt to open it with my paw.
All right. Door slides back open. You're able to fairly easily retrieve the cargo.
You want the
They actually-
single pawn.
As you look around the cargo bay, you actually find some like sci-fi dollies. You know, like little floaty discs that you can levitate it on and move it around, so you don't have to drag it everywhere.
Don't all boxes in this universe just have a self-levitating pad underneath them?
Unfortunately, no. You have to actually have to have it your own.
It's not that high tech, okay? Remember,
Alright.
this is the Ford
Because
Fusion.
just think, if it did that, then everything you tried to stack would like use up extra space in the storage room, and it'd all like shift everywhere every time you turn a corner.
No, I mean, okay, I'm thinking of Star Wars, right? You press a button and it lifts off the ground. Like, you can turn it off.
No, sorry.
That'd be like post gap.
All right, well, I'm going to invent the self-levitating boxes, and I'm going to make millions, and you're all going to be screwed.
Excellent. But you get the cargo. I assume you're, opening up the airlock to go back outside.
Yes, definitely putting my face
Helmet?
thing on. Helmet on. Helmet is on and secure and
She's over there
checked.
doing
and
her
I'm gonna
makeup, putting my face on.
put
All
my
right,
face on.
Who is operating the airlock?
I'll do it. I'm the engineer.
I
I'll
don't
do it.
trust me to do that.
Okay, so
I move up to the airlock.
you compress the airlock, open the interior doors, move through, put the cargo in there. Everybody make me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh,
Hidden or open?
Either one.
I like to live a life of
18 for Nibbles.
Okay, so Corey, Nibbles, you two, as you're moving the cargo in and getting ready to like open up the exterior airlock doors, both happen to notice there's no ship out there.
Ah, fuck.
Oh
These
my
What?
god.
Fucking
Who
space
forgot to tie it
goblins!
off?
Space goblins! They must have snuck out while we were searching the ship.
Wait, did we who was the one who was supposed to lock the door?
It wasn't me. I was opening other doors.
Wait, was that my job?
That you were the last one to leave the ship. It was your fault.
Wait,
Look,
can you look in the logs and see who opened the door
I
last?
have
Like,
the
if this was
entire ship
opened other
logs
than us?
right here. It is definitely Edith who was the last one through the door.
look, I thought someone else said the door.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if you said it was space goblins, then you could see that they had to have opened the door to get to the ship.
Oh, I thought we
No,
were
I'm
talking
trying-
about when we first came in.
No, I'm just
Let
talking.
me
You said
scroll to
space
the
goblins.
end.
Eridan's gonna run back to the bridge and check the ship's computer and see if there's any kind of recording of like the cameras on the outside of the ship or something like that.
Look at us, it's freaking
There is.
droid.
Then Kiasi, looks like we're going for a spacewalk.
So,
Oh,
Eridan?
man.
You pull up the secure, like the exterior docking camera type stuff, and pull it up, and you see, looking through the camera, there's no ship. If you
Is there like a way to rewind it, or like and see like
yeah,
what's happened?
you can basically do like a quick time lapse, and you see that about 5 minutes after everyone exited the ship and boarded the Acreon, that the shuttle disengaged and turned around and began a return trip towards Absalom Station.
Just
Who set
fucking
the
left
automatic
us?
pilot for a return? This is
Were we
bullshit.
supposed to call for an extraction?
I don't recall that being part of the contract.
I
I don't know
recall
why I'm
anyone-
doing this voice. It's not my voice.
I don't recall anyone ever asking.
I don't remember.
Can Eridan send a message to the
Chiskus?
Is it the ambassador's ship that we were operating through?
He had arranged for station security to loan you a ship.
Okay, so can Eridan like send a message to station security from the ship's computer?
Sure. What would you like your message to say?
You motherfucker.
Requesting confirmation on shuttle number, whatever our shuttle number was, returning back to derelict ship.
And you get a basically a written response that says, when you have ensured the ship is clear and have given an accounting of the whereabouts of the crew and have been deemed safe to break quarantine, a transport ship will be returned to pick you up.
Wait.
How long?
So-
Eridan over the comms will say, Captain, they won't send the ship back until we've been quarantined and made safe. So we're going to need to find another way to investigate the asteroid.
So what we're talking
Bullshit.
about is 10 to 14 days. I don't think we have enough food on this ship to survive.
Well, how many rations do we all have?
You see my cheek bulges just ever so slightly. I don't think we have that much.
You have.
You did find rations in the galley. And basically what the message says is that once you can give an explanation for what happened to the crew, then they can make a determination about whether it is safe to break quarantine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eridan pretty much was saying, yeah, that's not going to be. We're not going to be able to do that until we're safe, like not sick anymore.
Yeah, because we all
Half
sick.
of us were bitten.
And that drone knows it. Like,
Yeah.
it knows we've been bit. They ain't coming for us.
So we might as well investigate what happened to the crew.
Did we find any of the crew on the ship?
No, they said
They
that
abandoned the ship and
So
made
we
their
have
way
to
to
get
the
to the
asteroid.
asteroid to find them. But it's attached by a cord, so if we just, go out into space, tether ourselves to each other and to the cord, then we can just kind of slowly link our way to the asteroid and then explore the asteroid. Hope none of us fly off of it into the abyss of what is space.
Yeah, but
that's not a
that's
good
where the creatures came from.
Yeah, but that's where the crew is, and we can't get home until we have the crew.
They're probably dead.
I think
They're
that we
probably
need the
dead.
captains of this ship. We need them to tell us what happened, so that way we can fully explain what has happened on this ship.
I mean, at the very least, if we find them, we can steal their comms and maybe get a recording of their comms. I'm
So
gonna start heading to the back with
yeah, the
them.
back is the way to go.
Yeah, because it's attached with a cord towing rope thing.
What do we want to do with the box? Are we going to leave it on the ship, or are we going to take it with us?
Can't do anything about it right now. Yeah.
Can't really bring it
Steal
across
the
safely,
cargo
right?
room.
You know, just saying, we could
Yeah,
I
just
can
make
do
sure it's
that.
locked
I
in
can
there
do
and
that.
safe.
so say, you know.
Since everyone has left me, this small little rat folk will push this giant ass box back into
Not
this.
Please.
rat folk.
Good thing it's on. Good thing it's on levitators.
That
A
is
good thing I
directly-
installed levitators on this thing, and I push it into
I
the
wasn't
thing,
thinking
and I
about this
relock it
guy's
with my
box
handprint.
anymore. I'm thinking, fuck him for leaving us here. He can have his fucking box later.
Have we already checked like camera feeds from like inside the ship?
You looked
See if there's
before,
any-
and there's really not a whole lot of cameras inside the ship. They
It
weren't.
was engineering only and the galley, right?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
check?
so we wouldn't have seen someone sneaking from, say, the storage area or something like that into the...
Yeah, can we check comms that have gone to and from the ship?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I'm gonna
Can I
do
check
that.
the
Would that be at
stardate
front?
logs?
Yeah.
I'm guessing up.
I have the ship. I can pull this stuff up from pretty much any place on the ship. I'm tapped in now.
So where? What are you guys looking for?
Captain,
I guess
what would you like to find?
maybe see if they sent any like distress signals or anything to signify that they were actually rebels, you know? Or if this was like
You've already pretty well seen the last, 4 or 3 or 4 entries that were made. They all seem to have been made while the ship was in the drift. And it's more or less impossible to communicate outside the drift while traveling through the drift. So the last recorded transmissions from the ship to, off ship were before they were basically as they were getting prepared to leave on their prospecting mission.
Right.
And they don't.
And what we picked up was local recordings that were not shipped off ship.
Correct.
We got everything, Captain. I think that we need to move on.
But there, you do find there's been no communications from the ship since it came out of drift space near Absalom Station. There are multiple messages of people trying to contact the ship, like basically a
voicemail box.
Yeah, a mailbox or voicemail, just waiting to be heard from the Hardscrabble Collective folks trying to contact them, find out what's going on, why aren't they responding. From Astral Extractions trying to get an update on the status of the mission. So there's been several, messages there, but no responses.
that's that they wouldn't like during like while they were having issues with the what was
No, I think the
Katas?
captain just recorded it to the ship because they were in a hurry to get out. And I don't think they broadcasted that.
Yeah, basically, from everything you've been able to gather, the ship abandoned the ship to go to the asteroid while they were still in the drift. And
okay.
since the ship has come out of the drift, they have received an awful lot of inquiries about,
They were already off the
contact,
ship.
status, all that kind of stuff, but no response was ever given. And no indication that anyone listened to those messages until you guys just started looking at them.
I vote we go to the rock.
Guess that's what we're doing. Can't really just sit here.
I'm going to take a quick look around the engineering bay and see if they've got tie downs or carabiners, short lengths of strap that we can.
Are you looking for a cable line?
No, I have 2 cable lines. I'm looking for other means of attachment so that way we can just zip down the line.
Oh, okay, I thought you were looking for some rope, and I actually bought some rope.
I got the rope as well. That's very smart.
It is.
You find enough
For once, we
stuff
have rope.
that you're not going to be able to fashion a harness exactly, but you guys have rope, so you could use that to, tie yourselves a harness. But you do find enough things that you can make. It's not going to be like a gliding pulley system, but
Yeah, I
you can
figure,
tether yourselves to the tow cables so that you don't go,
Yeah,
drifting
so
off.
I set everyone up with like a short strap and like one carabiner, so they run the carabiner through the strap over the cable, and they can pull themselves down the line. Like, was that movie with Sylvester Stallone, Cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
Pulling himself down the line. So just like a safety strap for everyone.
I vote we all kind of tether ourselves to each other along with the tow line. That way, just in case anyone happens to come
Double
undone, we still have each
protection.
other.
I agree with double protection.
In space, you don't come back from space.
Yeah, you just kind of die out there.
Okay.
Now, I would just like to point out, as your friendly local DM, that had any of you decided to select the Star Shaman as your class, or
There was
your
a star shaman?
as your variant of a mystic,
Ooh.
you wouldn't have to worry about this.
Right.
Well, we didn't, did we, DM? So we have to worry about it.
I'm just saying, I kept wanting somebody to pick Star Shaman just because when they're in space, they can just fly.
Isn't that nifty?
I do not take any adverse effects from floating in space, so I'm not off kilter. So I'm just gonna climb my way down that rope
With the tether.
with a tether.
Okay.
Who's following Nibbles?
So everyone manages to kind of, you tether you go out the back airlock. I assume you're going to leave the ship pressurized and everything properly this time.
Yes. So we can come back and breathe.
So
Okay.
whoever steals this ship will be nice and comfortable.
So you get outside, and I'm going to need each of you to make me a DC 10 athletics or acrobatics check.
Got him. Just barely, though.
Oh, thank God.
What are the?
Ben, do I have to roll since I have a plus 11 to my acrobatics?
No, if you got plus 11, that's fine.
All right, I'm good.
And I rolled a 9. I was like, man, I got this. No problem.
Good thing we did double protection, y'all. You were falling off that rope.
Damn.
Okay.
Our and I are just really fucked up in this space, okay? It puts us off balance and neither of us are able to do it.
So, Corey and Kiasi, you managed to tether yourselves to each other, but you kind of missed the tethering to the cable,
Oh, great.
and
Great.
because you got very close, it's not like you're drifting away or anything. It's just you're not tethered yet. So you guys might want to do something about that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I will flip on top of the wire with my 20 feet of cable and run across and try to lower a hand down to get Corey, because she's stronger, and try to get her hand up onto the cable.
Okay, Corey, if you want to make me another athletics check
I'd be happy to.
with a +2 this time.
That's more like it. Jesus.
Yep. So with a little bit of help in getting properly oriented, you grab Nibble's hand, very quickly pull yourself and Kiasi up to the main tether line. Hook yourselves in. You're like, okay, I got this. That was just a little weird stepping out of a ship.
They're hooked up properly this time.
You know,
Excellent.
I got distracted making sure Kiasi was like connected to me because I couldn't have anything happen to the captain, and then I realized I didn't have us properly connected to the rope, and so I take full responsibility. Sorry. Just
I crawl
wanted to
back
make sure
along
you
the
were
rope.
safe. And
Back in front.
it's been a while since we did this, okay? I'm used to fighting on the ground, on solid ground, and there's no ground in space. It's just just space.
Don't
It
you
is
have
just space. That is
don't,
so
It is.
true.
Don't you have
Yeah.
the power of gravity?
I do miss gravity already. We've been out here for a minute and I miss gravity.
I'm leading the troop down. I'm pulling as fast as we can go.
Okay, so what's the order here?
Nibbles up front.
And then
Aerodin will go in the back.
I guess I'll be right behind Nibble since you were the one who grabbed me and put me back. So I'll be like right next to you.
I'll
And
be
then I'm behind Corey.
I'll be behind her then.
I'll be in front of Aridin.
Have a line.
Okay. So, I need each of you guys to make me another acrobatics or athletics check.
Still DC 10?
Still DC 10.
All right, I'm good.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, gosh. Let's see if athletics will
Oh,
do
no!
this.
Oh my god. What are you guys
did
doing?
not.
You're going to get me
Oh,
killed.
good.
What are you doing?
So this is perfect.
Please,
We're not
wait, do they
using
get
this.
any kind of engineering bonus for my massive
We
skills?
have double
No,
coverage.
so everyone is tethered. No one's flying off into space or anything. But because you're all tethered to each other, you're tethered to the rope, you're all moving at different speeds, basically you're just constantly banging into one another.
Oh my god,
It
is this Newton's cradle? Is that what we're
Yeah,
going through right
it's-
now?
This is definitely like, you've got Nibbles out in front who's like, what in the hell is going on back there? And the rest of you are like tripping over each other, getting tangled. This trip is taking you a lot longer than Nibbles thinks it should.
I like to think that Nibbles is like doing that, you know those birds that like do that weird dance where they step on the ground to simulate rain to get bugs to come up? Nibbles
The
is like
bird, I
doing
think?
that on the rope. Like back and forth, back and forth. It's like, what the hell is going on back there?
I like that. That sounds excellent.
Over the comms, I say, would you all get it together so we can get down this line? I don't want to be floating off into space.
If you, would
But
just,
where's the fun in that?
if you would just move faster, we wouldn't have to worry about bumping into you.
You're nowhere near me, Doctor.
I'm just making sure no one else has flown off. I'm sorry I keep stopping. I just want to make sure everyone's still connected. So I take a step and I look back and
I start pulling the
it's a long
group again.
process, but everyone is safe. Okay, I'm going.
So over the course of about 30 minutes for a
Air do we have in our suits?
like 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, 24 hours. Like, oh, I thought it was an hour. Okay, good.
I was getting worried for a second.
So yes, this tether is like, I don't know, 500-600 meters long, but it takes you a good half hour to traverse it because it's just been such a monumental, cluster trying to get everyone moving in the right direction, moving together. Not, it's just been a mess. But eventually, you get to the place where you have reached the surface of this asteroid, this thing, this drift rock. And what you see is just kind of a nondescript asteroid. The surface of it is pockmarked, like you'd expect. The side that's faced away from the ship seems oddly sheer, but you can't really get a good look at it. It's, I don't know, a few thousand feet in diameter. And again, it's just been tethered with, these tow cables are wrapped around the drift rock, so they're quite long. But that's about it.
So I
Can
try
we
to find
start
an
looking
anchor
around
point.
for signs of the crew?
Skimming the surface at a distance for any sign of anything.
All right. So as you go,
I'm pretty good at tracking everyone.
as you get closer and closer to the rock, you guys can make me a perception check.
Woohoo.
Everyone or just those?
All right. So once you guys get to the surface and you kind of you spread out a little bit and start trying to explore, Eridan and Nibbles, you guys notice that there's a rocky overhang. It was not real easy to see coming from the ship, but there's what looks like a cave entrance on kind of the underside of the overhang.
Captain, I think I see a cave up ahead.
How close are we to the anchor point of the cable to this opening?
Well, yeah, the cable isn't anchored in; it's more like tethered around.
Oh, okay. So they kind of like made a net-ish thing,
Yeah.
and then okay. So how close would this particular cable be to the opening?
I'd say the closest cable coming from the ship is 50, 60 meters away from it.
Hoo, 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 hoo. I don't know how we are going to get up on this, into this cave. I think that might be the only place to go. I don't feel any gravity coming from this asteroid.
Scared of a little space?
I'm not. I'm worried
No,
about all of you
yeah.
as you are all clanging down the fucking rope.
So, are we able to just climb up to the cave then?
Yeah, so this is 0G. As 0G, you have to, you can push off and you'll just travel in whatever direction you started until something else interferes. But as long as you can like get a handhold or something to grab onto, you can just pull yourself along.
Yeah, Aerodin's gonna start pulling themselves up to that cave.
So you'll move slowly, but yeah, you can just move.
I'll follow Aerodin's leadership and get towards the cave.
Not
See if
leader.
we can do that.
Not leader.
Not
Leader.
leader, but you're
Leading the
word.
line.
My words are just gone today, guys.
Initiative.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Initiative. That's it. Initiative without rolling. Following Aerodin's initiative.
To the cave.
So we go towards the cave.
Right.
Eden will follow as well.
All right. So
We're going
give me
the
an
line. I'm the
order
last one
of
off.
entry.
Aerodin's first.
Core is second.
Eden is third.
Zost is fourth.
Why is there a round one?
To see how well we make it into the hole.
No,
No.
the combat tracker is actually the easiest way for me to get y'all's characters on here.
Okay.
And I just saw it was round 3. I was like, I just need to reset that. Okay, so it was Aerodin, then
Zost.
Zost.
No, Zost was fourth.
Aerodin,
Zost.
and then Core.
And then
And
Eden.
then Eden, and then Zost.
Nibbles will be last.
So
Yes.
Curiosity,
So then I'll go.
and then Nibble. Guys, we should have like code names.
Nibbles.
Like
Apparently
Nibbles
mine
is-
is Tin Man.
Like Nibbles isn't a code name?
It is a
Be
code
chocolate,
name.
little
But
chocolate.
you don't know.
My associates call me a slinger.
That sounds about right, the way you're dangling around that wire.
Okay, look here. I don't need your tooth right now, so I need you to put a pin in it and not do that. I don't need the tooth right now.
I'm
What is
sorry,
this?
Mochuba, no problem.
what is this toot? Is it a
It's a Yosoki thing. It's a family
a
gathering
Yosoki
of
trait?
assholes.
It is when you put a little bit more harshness into your words.
Like
Is it
I
a
said,
part of the diaphragm?
No.
They're just being different.
It's difficulty. So when someone's saying, "I need you to stop the
So
toot,"
it's a type. It's a Yosoki personality trait.
Apparently.
yeah, sure, it is like that. Yeah.
So do you also have a toot?
Well, I don't show my tooth right now because we're on a job.
mine's
Yes.
stuck into my spacesuit.
All right, so as you guys get in here and you begin traveling down this corridor, you do see that it eventually turns into a cave and almost like a mining shaft.
That checks out.
There is still no gravity. But you do eventually get to a place where you can see there's one branching to this tunnel to the left, and the tunnel also seems to kind of turn a corner around in front of you. Now, this is very important. As this is 0G, all of you, unless you have some sort of special 0G movement, can only move in straight lines. If you want to, go around a corner, you're either going to have to like pull yourself around the corner along the wall or along the floor, or you're going to have to like fling yourself against the wall and then catch. And so just think of yourselves as billiard balls on this map.
Wait, can I use my
Fun.
fire
I
extinguisher?
do not see a map.
Oh, I haven't shared the map yet, have I?
No.
That's my bad.
I was wondering if y'all had maps, and at this point, I was too embarrassed to ask.
It is
I think he
transparent.
was like,
Let's see.
amping
Oh, it
up
says
the.
loading. Hold on.
I see all of our
There's
characters.
a tunnel to
I
the south.
see. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
See,
Okay,
you land.
there I am.
I'm gonna let the
Okay.
android with their metal fingers
there it
just
is.
pull us all along.
That's a little racist, don't you think?
Well-
No, it's a matter of fact.
It's the tood.
It's a tooth coming out.
But Aerodin does not have a problem with it. So Aerodin will.
I will.
Uh,
I was gonna say
yeah.
I'll pull out in my offhand my combat knife. If I feel things start to get squirrely, I'm gonna stab it into a wall so I don't start spinning out of control.
Okay, well, I'm just going to point out these walls are rock.
It's a very special combat knife.
Sure it is.
Use your pistol, your fire pistol.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. Oh, I could use that as propellant.
All right, so Aerodin's going to sail forward to this wall.
Okay.
Are we in the cave right now?
Yes, you guys have made it to where you've got this branching. And Aerodin, you have low light vision, don't you? Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I've got dark vision. I've got superior vision.
Okay. So
I
you can see on
down
around
this
there.
walkway.
I'm trying to adjust.
Aerodin on the comms will say it appears to curve around.
Oh shoot!
I haven't actually locked the tokens, but I'll go ahead and do that just to make it easier for movement.
Do Lucientas have dark vision?
I was just trying to figure out where does it say it on your character sheet because
You do not.
I think I have dark vision, but I can't remember.
No.
It would be under
No, we don't.
abilities and it'd be under racial traits.
Yep. You have telepathy. You don't have dark vision.
I have exceptional
Oh,
vision,
okay.
is what it's
But
called.
Ben, you said we have flashlights on our spacesuits.
Yes.
Okay. I have dark
But-
vision, but that doesn't help.
The flashlights, again, are only going to show you like what you're immediately looking at, so it's not really going to illuminate a whole lot of stuff. It's not like you don't have like a lantern that's just glowing and illuminating everything. It's just showing you what you're looking at.
I can illuminate the room 5 times with a giant flamethrower.
I suddenly regret giving you the flamethrower.
That could kill us all.
Uh,
I am acutely aware.
so do we want to investigate that corridor to the left or keep going straight?
Well, you went straight, so it's going to be a lot harder for you to come back this way without just crashing into us. So
I'm going to try
follow-
looking down that corridor as we continue straight.
Okay, so as you guys look down the corridor here, you see that it does just kind of continue on. And it also branches a little bit.
Can I roll a survival check to see if I can track where the crew, if the crew entered here, if anybody else had entered here?
Sure.
All right, I'll roll survival.
As you're trying to keep an eye on things, given that it's rock, there's not a whole lot of stuff to be disturbed.
Wasn't sure if maybe they had left blood marks or something on the wall.
You didn't see anything like that.
No idea. Moving on.
Aridin's gonna use his hands and kind of pull himself around the walls here.
Okay. All right, so you get to there.
Stay close behind, as close as I can. Also, just gripping one side or the other of the walls, whichever one's closest.
Oh, he found a cavern.
And you see there's large chunks of rubble that are scattered across the cavern. And there's one large boulder over towards the western end of the room.
What kind of rubble? Just like stones and other things like that?
Yeah.
In the comms, Aridin's gonna say, this room appears to be empty. No signs of the crew.
Can I do a check to see if it looks like it was recently here, like if people were recently here, or if this may have just been a spot they were mining at? Like if I just go, all the way to the edge, because I know you just have to push forward and you can't stop yourself.
You just continue movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you just go.
you push off and just go floating across there.
And like while I'm floating across, I'd like to look at the ground, kind of scan it, and see what I see.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a perception check. So as you're kind of floating across there, you don't really see anything. Again, there's rubble kind of, because again, it's 0G. It's kind of just floating. I mean, there's some that's, kind of settled against a wall or something, but the room is kind of cluttered a little. There is a bigger boulder, again, kind of in the direction that you're going.
You're right. Looks empty.
As you get to this part of the wall, I need everyone to make me a initiative roll.
Oh, fuck.
Dun, dun, dun. I was just getting ready to go up this other cavern. Bye, guys.
Empty. Apparently, I lied.
Don't worry, I'm acting very last. Oh, nope. The captain's acting last.
Wait a second. Who is that?
I guess I should be in an actual square, shouldn't I?
No, I'm actually okay with it this time because you've got to be like against the wall there.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Well, shoot, looks like I can't
Ooh.
use the pillow after this guy either.
Pretty lady.
So,
Look at that image. Oh.
I don't
Wait,
think
because
I even pillow.
Is that an
this
android?
particular individual went undetected, she gets to act in a surprise round.
Surprise round. Yay.
Uh-oh.
Can't be good.
And she just
Okay.
happens to have this nice target that went floating across the room.
It was a moving target, though, so I feel like, that helps
That's true.
a little bit.
You will be a moving target, but I think she's going to be okay with that.
Maybe she's
Oh.
a bad shot.
Maybe.
She's going to take aim with her tactical shear and eye rifle.
Hey, that's my thing.
Oh, this is.
Wow.
And that's going to be a hit.
No.
I don't like her anymore.
That's not good. Those things hit hard.
It's going to be 9 points of damage.
Oh, she rolled low.
Ah, I feel like technically then I should be right here because it knocked me out of the air a little bit.
No, you're right where you should be.
It's fine. It's fine.
It just, went through your leg, so it threw you off kilter a little bit, but it didn't,
Hurt
She was
really
gonna be off
bad.
kilter when
What
she hit
the
the wall
fuck,
anyway.
lady? I will say that out
No.
loud.
Now, Nick, you may have to help me out here because I haven't played a lot of these. She has precise shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's. Oh, wait.
Is that a feat?
Crap! I didn't use her trick attack. I need to use her trick attack.
No, it's
Oh, she's an operative. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say precise shot is it's not a feat, so I don't know what that is.
Actually, I think it is.
It's not on my feat.
It's not on the feat list.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's an operative exploit.
There you go. That's why I don't know what
I
it is.
would probably know that. Hold on.
It ignores the target's AC bonuses from cover or partial cover.
Nah, she got hit anyway.
I don't have that, so we're good. I'm just
Okay,
flying
so
through the
she's going to make a check. Oh, yeah, definitely made that. So she's going to get her trick attack damage on this, too.
Cool. I want her dead. I want her sister dead, too.
So I just need to roll a d8. Okay, so you're going to get 2 more points of damage from her trick attack. Okay. And she is going to reload. So, now, beginning of the first round. Aerodin.
Aerodin is going to. Do I have a clear shot on her?
I was going to say, she was hiding behind the boulder I mentioned a couple of times, so you actually don't have a clear shot on her.
Okay, so then Aerodin's going to. So I heard the shock, I wouldn't.
You heard,
shot,
you heard Corey scream in pain.
Okay, so
Hey, what the fuck, lady?
can I crawl along the wall like that?
Yep, you can move to half your speed doing that.
Perfect. And then now can I see her?
I will give her cover, but yeah, you can see that there's someone behind that boulder.
All right, I'm gonna shoot her. There we go. Targeted.
That's going to be a hit.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then that is the end of my turn.
All right. It is now her turn.
Clara 247. Ooh.
And those of you who can see her see her shimmer slightly. And then there are 3 of her.
Oh,
Mirror image.
great. Just what I needed. I'm gonna kill 3 of you, just like I hoped for. This is gonna be glorious. So excited.
I really wish they had a Starfinder Barbarian because I think Amanda would love that.
So, she is then going to aim and take another shot at the person she's got a clear line of sight on, because she's already injured.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You can just say it.
And that's going to be a hit. For only 4 points of damage. But, oh crap, I keep forgetting the trick attack.
Special shit to do. It's cool.
Trick attack.
Watch this trick
Oh, that's not
video.
enough. She failed her trick attack.
It sucks.
So
Dude.
no special damage.
And
But
regular AC,
knowing-
right? Oh no, she's got the special thing that
No,
bypasses AC, right?
No, it's just she rolled more than high enough to hit Amanda's AC even without any sort of bonus.
Right. Oh no, that's from cover, right? Her other thing does
Right. Correct.
reduces the cover thing. Okay.
So she is going to drop her Shiranai rifle because she's already starting to get a little bit surrounded. And as she moves, she is pulling her azimuth laser pistol. And she's going to push herself up towards the ceiling of this cavern.
Oh, you think you're cool?
Right about there.
And her images move with her, right?
Yep. So there are 3 of her up there on the ceiling. Zost.
All right, Zost is going to kick off of the wall behind him and just try and make his way forward.
Okay.
Towards the sound of gunfire or combat or whatever the heck is going on out here.
All right. So you're moving in that direction.
And seeing
I need
somebody.
I need you to make me an acrobatics check.
You got it.
To see if you are off kilter or not.
How's a 14?
I believe that's going to put you off kilter.
All right.
Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, the 0G rules are bonkers.
Yep. It's a DC 20 acrobatics or athletics.
Exactly as I planned.
You see a bug
So you are
spinning
off
wildly
kilter.
in space.
And off kilter, I believe, means that you are. Let's see what it does to you. You're now off kilter. So the effect is applied. So whatever it's doing to your accuracy or AC or any of that kind of stuff should be showing
All
up.
right. So it looks like I can't take move actions except to right myself, and I take a -2 to attacks, and I'm flat-footed.
Okay.
AC. So as I am fumbling in my way into the room, I am making use of a simple illusion to project the likeness of the Starfinder's badge in front of me as I'm fumbling into this room and say, wait. If you were with the crew of the Acreon, we mean you no harm. We're here investigating what happened to the crew.
Okay.
Explain yourself and your reason for being here, and that'll be my turn.
Your reason for
All right.
life.
And on your next turn, you will continue to float in the direction you were moving.
Yep.
So
right into Amanda's character.
Flat-footed AC.
So I'm gonna go ahead and your next movement, yeah, is basically gonna put you right into Amanda.
Unless I move, okay?
Okay. Corey.
Okay, I am gonna try and get up on the ceiling with this lady, if I can. Try and go up there and grab the ceiling. Also,
Well, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you were able to safely and properly orient yourself when you landed.
Ooh.
You were not, so you're also off kilter.
Ooh, I'm gonna float past this bitch, but
Well,
no, that's
you can either
your
attack
movement
while off
into the
kilter,
wall.
or you can use your movement to right yourself.
okay, I'm gonna use my movement to right myself, and
You can use your action to move towards her. Did another breaker blow? Hello.
I lost everyone there. Sorry.
Yeah, I lost everybody too. It's
mine
been like,
went super.
Can you
Did-
still hear me?
I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Okay,
Are we all
because I was
back?
Okay.
talking.
Yeah,
okay,
that
we're all
broke
back.
weird.
I was talking too, and I was like, wow, everyone's really quiet. Okay.
Okay, I thought it was just my internet acting up.
That's what I
Cool.
thought too.
Cool. Same. It was all of us. That makes me feel better. Okay.
Okay, so last I heard, Amanda had just righted herself using her movement and then was declaring what she was going to do next.
Yeah, I was telling her that I am completely okay, or we're here to rescue your crew from this asteroid, but I'm fine with putting in the paperwork that you were all dead upon arrival, if that's what it comes to. And she's gonna, get herself in the right situation in front of this 3-person lady waiting for her response.
So is that a intimidate check or?
I don't know. I could be
Sounded
intimidated.
intimidating.
I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that.
All right, make me an
I'll do
intimidate
it.
check.
Why not? I can be intimidating. I'm flying towards her. Why not? I'm angry. She shot me like 3 times. The guy was just flying through space, happy as a bug. It's cool. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, let me see. All right, she's she doesn't say anything yet, but she
Yeah,
seems to be hesitating a little bit.
That's fine. I just want to be like up here, floating, acting tough shit. Because I can't attack because I was steadying myself. So it's fine. I'm here. And that's all I can do, I think. So it's my turn.
Nibbles.
All right, so it's half speed to crawl along the wall, right?
Yep. So if you
All
double
right.
move, you can move up to your full speed.
Yep. So I'm gonna move 20 feet for my first movement, and I will go ahead and let's see here, another 10, and propel myself from that corner into the room. That's
Okay.
my go.
So you're pushing yourself through.
Yeah. Once I get past Eden, hit that little outcropping, and I'll push myself, just free floating into space.
Okay. So is that your 10 feet of movement, or did you accidentally move Eden?
That's my 10 feet of movement. That's my final of my 40 feet of movement.
I think you accidentally moved Eden.
I tried I put it past her in an attempt to not do that. So
you're there and floating into the room.
And floating. And as a Yosoki, I don't get flat-footed from being off kilter, so I should be okay.
Okay.
Really?
Eden.
All right. Can I bounce off of this wall and head into the room as well?
You can if you can get to that wall and then push yourself off like you're flying into the room, and make a athletics or acrobatics check to see if you manage to keep yourself in the proper orientation.
All right. Do.
I'm going to put you. Yeah,
I rolled a 19.
that is plenty good enough. So I'm going to say you're there, and you're like passing underneath her, where she's kind of up at the ceiling.
Well, seeing that she's hesitating and what Zost attempted to do, can I ready or hold an action with my sorry, I just had it with my auto target rifle?
Sure.
All right. In case she does anything aggressive.
Okay.
And let me move that. There we go.
All right, Kiasi.
All right, I'm going to here, and then And I'm gonna try to use this wall, kind of push myself over this.
Okay. So you can move. If you push off, you're going to keep moving up to your full speed until you run into another wall. And go ahead and make me a athletics or acrobatics check to see if you end up off kilter.
At athletics or acrobatics?
Yep, whichever one you want.
Gotta beat a 20.
I'm not good at either.
Nope. So you are off kilter.
We're not so good with the space thing.
Mm-mm.
So she hasn't used her action yet. Can she use her action to re-kilter herself?
So
Yes, you
remove
can.
action.
You can trade your action for a move to right yourself.
Then yes, I will do that.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Aridin.
Is this other android wearing a helmet?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so we can't hear each other then.
You think that you could probably get her on the local Vox?
Oh, there's like a local channel for comms in space is the kind of the thing.
Yeah, basically, like I said, it's kind of like walkie-talkies. You may have to like flip through the channels to get the one she's on.
Is she
But-
wearing any kind of insignia that would like mark her as a member of the crew or like anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
12.
You're not seeing anything that right off the bat makes you think that that she's not wearing a uniform of any kind, really.
Move, action, reload, and then fire. Does she still have any cover from me?
No, she's up at the ceiling, so no cover.
All right. Then I'm going to use my deadly aim on this shot. I miss.
That is a miss.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. So it is this android's turn, and they flash a series of 3 numbers at you, like 5, 2, 7,
At me?
at all
So-
of you.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Ooh, comm channel maybe.
And as you guys swap over, if you are interested, if you swap over to comm channel 527,
Definitely.
she says, "Okay, obviously there are more of you than I thought there were going to be. I'm willing to stop if you're willing to stop."
Who sent you?
And we'll find that out next time.
Ah!
Why does it have to be exactly 8 o'clock? Damn it!
That's a good
Right
cookie.
on the dot.
Timing is impeccable, Ben.
Damn
It
you,
seemed like it.
Clara 247.
Boo!
All right, well, congratulations, guys. You cleared out the
We
Acreon.
made it.
And you're on the Drift Rock.
And we're all gonna die except for the doctor.
No.
Well, that was a fun session.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a fun session.
Excellent.
We had water
I had a
bottles.
water gun fight in space, and it was more effective than my pistol.
I personally think my favorite was the saltwater pillow.
Yeah.
It was a
I mean,
pillow fight.
I couldn't
That was-
give any extra like strength related damage to the attacks or anything, but it was absolutely worth it.
As far as creativity, A+.
I really liked
Rachel.
my no scope headshot.
Did a combat roll in there and just pop.
I'm enjoying space. This is gonna be fun. I need to remember. Damn it! This time I even wrote it on my sticky note, and I wrote a 1. But during combat, I need to remember to activate my stellar mode.
Yeah, attuned to the powers of the universe, Amanda.
I have to do this, and it's like I'm
Call
gonna put a
upon that
sticky
black
note.
hole.
I'm gonna put a sticky note in
The sun.
between both of my screens, so it'll bother me, and I'll see it and be like, "Damn it! I need to attune." Okay, we're good.
I need
So
to make
no.
sure that I stay completely away from combat and just at the end of my effective range.
You don't want to be a one-on-one?
No, I don't like it. It's a bad idea.
All right. Well, guys,
Good
it was
session.
fun, and I know obviously we're coming up on holiday time. Let's see. I believe 2 weeks from tonight will be right after Christmas,
Yeah, I think so.
and
27th.
yep. At least my plan for around the holidays is I'm going to be trying to take the week of Christmas and maybe, if I'm lucky, the week after Christmas off. So depending on what you guys are planning on doing, if there is extra time, we may be able to squeeze in, extra sessions.
Oh my god,
I'm
yes.
always up for extra sessions. We are under intense house construction right now, so I have no idea what my schedule will be like.
Understood.
I think Wednesday is the last day of finals, so I'm free after that.
Yay!
Right
Awkward.
on.
We could play it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
keep an eye on the Discord, and maybe we'll swing together some extra sessions.
I can
Hey, we'll have to go in
definitely
an hour.
play after 8 o'clock Eastern any day of the week.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to work the next day, that's more or less where I am too.
Because my son goes to bed at like 7:30, 7:45. So after that, I'm free.
Lucky duck. My kid's a monster and stays up till midnight, like 90.
Well, maybe you should parent him better, Amanda.
I probably should, but it's like, you know
It's
You know
hard.
what? You know what would fix that? Eastern time
bedtime.
zone.
What do you say?
Side, and he'll fall asleep at 8 and be like, "Ah, sucker!"
The biggest thing that helped that is that ever since my son was born, I've been getting up at like 3:45 for work when I had to drive into work. So he's an early riser, so he's always up at 6 o'clock or 5:30.
We can't work on that.
God.
I would not survive. We
All
have
right.
like
Same schedule for
7
13 years. So
to 10, 11 schedule.
Well, good night, everyone.
night, everyone.
I'm going to dump all the memes I
Bye,
made this
everybody.
week into the meme
Please
channel.
do.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so
good.
good.
Channel.
I'm ready.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
I
Bye.
want everyone's reactions because they're so fire.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this wonderful, wacky stream of Starfinder, semi-intelligent life. We will be back in 2 weeks, presumably, as long as everyone's free. Next week, we will be playing our D&D 5e homebrew setting, Misthaven. That'll be at 5 o'clock Eastern on Sunday. And hopefully we will see you all there. Come back and hang out. Have a good evening, everyone.